in a world where computers don't work and you gotta fucking do shit over and over until it does. That's right. You gotta nerd out with the boys in Neon Pocket Dimension. I finally got the intro to happen. Jesus Christ, I hate you, Discord. Who owns Discord? Some guy named Charles Discord, James Discord. Whoever you are, fuck you. I'm here. My name's Jacob. I'm here with the homies. We got Miguel over there. Say hi.
Hi, guys.
We got the homie Gage over there, aka Luke Shot First. That's right. And then we have a special guest today who's never been on this podcast, but has definitely been on Odd Valley a few times. The homie, TheSingerBro, aka Steven of XToInteract. What's up, man?
Yo, what is good?
How we doing, buddy?
Freaking
Feeling
fantastic. How you doing?
I'm good.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Are you good?
I'm great.
He will be good. I think he'll be good.
Yeah,
No, I'm great.
golden.
No, I just had to dude. So if you've been watching live, you heard me screaming about my computer, but it's cool. I fixed it. You know what I mean? And I'm happy now. That's all I needed. I got Bat Squatch over here by Rogue. What's everybody drinking tonight? Are we drinking stuff?
I'm drinking some Honolulu coffee.
Nice.
Okay.
Pacifico.
Ooh, what you got, Miguel?
I was drinking Big Wave, and then I finished it because.
Well,
Right.
we should have started 15 minutes ago. But I don't know.
But don't worry, I have a mango cart.
Hey,
See,
back up.
here's the thing, right? I'm a big nerd. I love technology, but then I also hate technology sometimes. Because it does weird stuff. You know what I mean? Like stuff that doesn't make any sense. But at the end of the day, you guys can see me, behind the curtain over there. My computer's recording this stuff, which is the big part. The part wasn't working. And everyone at home, or wherever you're at, maybe you're walking around watching our stream for some reason. It's kind of weird. Maybe don't do that.
Maybe they're in the bathroom.
You could be
Dark
shitting.
out, dude.
You could be
Yeah,
shitting.
dude.
You could be pissing. You know what I
Yep.
mean? But you're
Where I
there.
like to imagine most viewers are.
Yeah, on the pot.
How they enjoy this show.
You're definitely watching us either here live at twitch.tv/Neon Pocket Dimension, or maybe you're watching us later on YouTube after searching Odd Valley, or also maybe searching for Neon Pocket Dimension on there. You know what I'm saying? Watching it later.
Maybe you have YouTube Premium and you're just listening to it as an audio podcast with your screen off.
I do like
Yeah,
that.
that's true. Yeah.
And
So fancy.
in which case, I look like Robert Downey Jr. and Jacob looks like Brad Pitt.
Ooh.
And Miguel looks like Johnny Depp in the good years. And
okay.
I got this one. I got this one. Steven looks like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys.
That's what I was going for.
I knew you were. That's why I had to say it. Gage, Miguel, have you guys seen the show before at all?
I've
yeah.
seen some of it.
Seen some of it?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan, but
Yeah.
I am aware of the show.
Yeah, I mean, maybe watch it again. I don't know. I like it. I like the colorful
Give it a
language in
Second
that
shake.
show. Mr. Leahy's hilarious because rest in peace, by the way, to that actor. He did die.
oh, wow.
But he's hilarious because he's always completely shit-faced drunk, and he's always like saying shit in different ways that is very hilarious.
Shitbirds.
Yeah. He said, well, the shit apple doesn't fall far from the shit tree, does it?
Good quote.
Great pull.
That's one of my favorites. Actually, if you've been on definitely YouTube, but probably TikTok, there's always a clip that people play of Mr. Leahy when someone is specifically there's a video where some person's 2 shots of vodka and just keeps holding it, and it's just hella vodka coming out, and then it just shows a clip of a dude kind of falling down some stairs, and it's really loud. That's Mr. Leahy.
And then they fall over.
That's all you need.
That's too
And then
slow,
they
that was
fall
it.
over.
Wait, did I cut out?
Slap.
Did I cut out?
You did.
That was good. No, that was good, dude.
God
That
damn
was
it.
perfectly timed.
Anyway, if you're watching the VOD, you know what I'm talking about. Look that up. I'll link it. It's Mr. Leahy eating shit in that video all the time. Whenever it's a video where
Classic.
someone's getting really shit-faced and it cuts to someone falling down, it's Mr. Leahy falling down usually.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to say, guys. Can someone else talk? Tell me about your
Yeah,
life.
sure.
Tell me about your life.
Sure.
Tell me what.
Well-
Tell me what drives you, Gage.
What drives me? Well, why don't we roll right along to our segment Wibe New?
Oh, what have you been nerding out on this week?
Exactly.
Oh
Only
my
without
God.
this week, it's we don't actually. Put that
Oh,
in the-
excuse me. What you've been nerding out on is actually
is.
the
Wibe
true
newts?
the true to life sentence that doesn't isn't grammatically correct. Go ahead.
Right.
Steven, that was quick with the addition of the TS on the end there. It would have taken me a second to think about what those words start with. All right, this is a goofy. Discord fucking up really set the tone for this podcast. I'm excited
Sure.
about it.
I'm sorry, guys.
Wacky.
It's not your fault. I'm gonna start with my Wibe New, I suppose.
You are, yeah. Go ahead.
I have been playing a spooky, mostly just disgusting game called Scorn.
Ooh. Oh, let me pull
Yep.
up some B-roll of
Came
that.
out October 14th, last Friday. And I downloaded it and turned all the lights off and put on my good headphones
Mhm.
and got real creepy with it. And
So-
it's yeah.
You mean to say you turned the lights off and you got your squelch on?
Ew.
I got my lots of.
I was gonna say, it's starting to sound very sexual.
It
I
sort of
mean,
is.
There's a lot of sexual stuff in that game.
There is some sexual stuff, yeah, for sure. I mean, it's pretty phallic. A lot of the things that you
That's sexual
do and
chocolate.
use.
That's
Little
sexual
pokey gun.
chocolate.
I only played like 5 minutes of it. I am gonna go back to it, but I will let you continue.
Yeah,
Steve-
the discourse on the internet seems to be that people are pretty disappointed with it. It seems like, but
Mhm.
I think I knew going in that it was going to be really cerebral and slow paced and
Yeah.
just like about the atmosphere. And so I was about that mostly just to see the art. Like it's one of those games where it's like I'm looking at it as a weird little art piece. And so if it even if there's not like a story that really like speaks to me in the end, like if it's just heady and by the end of it I see some spectacle that's like what the fuck type of thing. Because I was listening to an interview with the developer and he was talking about how like the end is really cerebral and crazy and stuff. So I don't know. I think who knows? We'll see what happens and if it lands. I think it's only about 6-7 hours long, so
Mhm.
that's about as long as before I'll probably would maybe get bored of something that if it didn't really like land. But I'm just there to see all the creepy, gross stuff, and so far it's cool.
It's thoroughly disgusting, that game.
It does not
It is-
disappoint.
But it's oddly beautiful at times. You look at some of the landscapes and you're like, holy fuck, this is wild. But
Have you
in a
guys gotten to this puzzle yet?
what puzzle?
This puzzle.
I'm not looking at the stream.
Oh shit, yeah, that's right, because fucking Discord sucks ass.
Well, let me
that's
see.
okay.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
sorry.
I got to that puzzle.
Okay,
yes,
cool.
I have to.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. That puzzle's tough. It's kind of tough.
It is.
Oh,
so anyways, I'm liking it so far, I guess is what I'm saying.
Mhm.
And it's just doing what it needs to do for me. I'm not expecting anything else out of it, but
Right.
but yeah, hell yeah. Other things I've been nerding out on, started playing Marvel Snap today.
Ooh, nice.
Just to see how it fares. I played in the past. I played Elder Scrolls Legends, which is the Elder Scrolls card collecting game, and then obviously like I played Magic in real life from time to time,
Yeah.
and when I was younger. And I really like Elder Scrolls Legends actually, mostly because I'm a nerd about Elder Scrolls lore, so it kind of is fun for that reason. But I don't know, like haven't really absorbed the like flow of Marvel Snap yet, but it's fun and it's quick and it could be really cool. I don't know. It's it's just looking to be a time waster game to play on your phone while you're in a waiting room or something. So
Yeah.
I don't know. So far it seems pretty cool. And but I was listening to some stuff about the monetization of it and it sounds like it might be a little egregious, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. God, I hope this didn't break the recording, but you guys can see the B-roll now.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Okay, there you go. Cool. Miguel, this game looks really dope. You know what I'm saying? You can get on your phone for free right now.
Not for me. I almost feel like at this point I don't really want to play any cell phone games because of the monetization.
Yeah.
I've never really been big on card games personally.
Okay. Steven,
This
you
is
should
me,
play it at least.
I'll give it a go. You know I'm into the card games.
Wait, Gage, can you like play with other players in this one?
So they have not added PvP yet. Right now you're always well, that's not true. You're playing against other random players, but they have not added like a lobby system yet.
Right.
I do think
Okay.
that is coming. So because
Mhm.
yeah, I wanted to be able to like maybe like put my friend code up somewhere or something. But I have not yet found that out. But I think it is planned to happen. So
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so down to like squad up or something. I feel like that might
Yeah.
be the new game for me on the mobile because Unciv is great, and I need to finish my game of Unciv, by the way. But Diablo Immortal, I was all into it, but like Marvel Snap seems like the next fun big game to play.
I always like to have like one game on my phone
Mhm.
just for those moments where I'm caught like in an airport or something like that, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. But so yeah, we'll see. We'll see if that takes Elder Scrolls Legends was that for a long time, and then Pokemon Go when Pokemon Go was a thing. But like now, yeah, this we'll see. We'll see if that chimes in there.
Nice.
Last thing, and I'll make it quick. I started playing. I guess I was on a Marvel kick. I started playing the Guardians of the Galaxy game, which I heard was it Eric who was playing that on, and he was talking about it on your podcast.
It was Gaff recently. He was talking about
yeah, I heard him talk about it and it intrigued me. I'd obviously seen it, but then it's on Game Pass and stuff, so I went for it. I've still been trying to fill the Elden Ring void, to be honest.
Aren't we all?
And but it's really fun. It's got a great story. The combat's a little whatever, but so far I really like the characters and the worlds are really cool, and yeah, that's about that.
Nice. Steven, why don't you go next, man? What you been nerding out on this week?
I've been freaking nerding out on. I want to start with Destiny 2.
Ooh.
Woo!
There is a mixed bag with this one, right? So we have the Festival of the Lost, colloquially known to the community as Festival of the Cost, because they have some
Yikes.
really not great Eververse, which is their in-game store
Yeah.
practices. And like you can't 6,000 bright dust, which is like the earnable currency, right?
Yeah.
Or like I think it's like $10 or $15 for like a set of armor, which is the Gundam armor, which is like the new edition that they're going for.
Whoa.
It's not like Gundam bespoke, right? But it might
There
as
it
well
is.
be, right? Like
Right there. Hold on, let me freeze frame
you
back.
can see like
Oh damn!
it looks dope as hell. And if I don't earn enough,
Let's get
I'm
this
just gonna
free
end up dropping the cash for that silver to get the set. So
Mhm.
people are like, whatever about that, because you can still kind of earn the bright dust and get it over a while if you play a lot. But that's always been kind of the case. But now they had like yesterday was filled with a myriad of bugs and like
Oh no.
problems with quest progression. So people were grinding and losing basically a currency that you need to unlock different paths, like in a book to unlock different parts in there. And it was a whole kerfuffle. They since fixed it last night, but obviously you only get that first impression with any kind of release.
Totally.
So
Overwatch
it kinda
2.
kind of tainted the experience for some people, which this should have been good. They did update these lost sectors, which are just like mini dungeons, and they have got like spooky dialogue and mini bosses in there, and it's just like a strike playlist. I don't know if you've ever played Destiny. It's like similar to that. You queue up for that, and that's cool because there's just a bunch of new dialogue. I really like the back and forth between the characters there. One more thing is the mecha sniper. It's like macabre, is it called?
GM
So
sniper?
cool. It's like a macabre. It's pretty much like and it's disgusting. It's so good. It's such a good sniper. And they just give it to you, right? Like after you do progress a certain amount in the quest. So
Nice.
it's really cool. I'll be playing a hell of a lot of that, hopefully, to not have to buy.
Is it this one here?
It's the one,
This thing?
that one. The blue one right there.
This one here?
Yeah, right, that one right there, yeah.
Nice. Let's see if I can get a big. Let's get it on the big right there.
Yeah, and You're just
Ooh.
trying to get different rolls on that one. So
That's hot. Oh, right. Yeah, like
it's
different roles, like stat rolls essentially.
perks and stuff and stats. Yeah,
RNG stuff is happening.
the one they give you is really good for PvP, and that was really fun.
Yeah.
I have to give credit to Destiny 2 for like every time I see one of their little promo videos of it, because I haven't played it in years. I actually I've never played Destiny 2. I played the original Destiny for a while, but like every time I see like a preview or a trailer for their next thing, like it feels like the art style both looks like completely different, but then also I can tell it's Destiny. It's like, and it's pretty crazy how wild they go with like all the different expansions and stuff like that. But
Well, their art team is near unbeatable when it comes to that stuff. As far as variety and like the skyboxes and stuff, it's just amazing.
yeah.
Miguel, have
There's
you ever
always
played?
stuff to see.
You ever played Destiny, Miguel?
I haven't.
Nice. Just curious. Sorry, Steven.
Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine. That's pretty much what I wanted to say about Destiny 2.
Nice.
They have the Halloween event going on. They decorated the tower, which is the social space, with some spooky decorations, and there's ghosts and candy that drops out of monsters when you kill it. So there's some neat flourishes there. You know, not
You say meat flourishes?
nothing really.
They should bring back
some stuff.
they should bring back Cade 6 in a ghost form. That'd be good.
Oh
Yeah,
my
meat-
god, this got way big.
I heard meat, but meat is much more intriguing.
Meat flourishes. I mean, I guess no, I can't think of any meat that you would eat from that game. So
Jacob's got some meat flourishes next to him in the studio right now, but he just can't eat them.
Dude, I just ate an onion with a little bit of rice, and I was like, "Keep talking, Steven."
oh my god, dude. On the video game front, before I close that off, the video game part is
Sure.
A Plague Tale Requiem. This came out yesterday.
It was yesterday, yeah.
I played about 4 hours now. I want to get back to it and beat it because it is really fucking good. It's
Hell yeah.
It's so good, man. It's such a good game. The atmosphere that the Asobo team does is second to none.
Yeah.
It's tense. It's like the only thing that's off for me is still like the facial animations are a little bit jilted when they're talking. Like they didn't have. I don't know. I don't know if it's a budget thing because I feel like they have a lot of money, right? From like Microsoft Ventures and things like that, and the Game Pass money. So like,
It's
I don't know, it's
Asobo
different.
is more of like, even though they have the cash for it, they're more of like a double A. You know what I mean? Because there's like a level of jank to their productions. Like, not to hate on it, it's just the reality of it. You know what I mean? Because even
And the
with
thing
Flight
is-
Sim, it's the same kind of thing. There's like weird
the thing
issues.
is with that being said, that is the only kind of jank I've noticed so far in the game.
Right.
Everything else is beautiful, like absolutely stunning in that game.
You've been playing it on the Series X or PC or what?
Series S actually.
Oh,
nice.
It looks great on that one. Runs great, steady frame rate. Obviously, it probably runs better in like the Series X. You probably get I don't even know if you get a locked 60 on that one. I think it's locked 60 with like variable.
Yeah.
Refresh, yeah.
Dynamic, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Dynamic resolution, but it's
it
a
seems
very
like
intensive game.
It seems like they're punching above their weight for sure. I just finished the Innocence not too long ago
Yeah.
Nice.
in anticipation for this one, and yeah, like while I agree with you, Jacob, that there's some double A stuff and like maybe some like limitations in scope of the game, like
Yeah.
for all intents and purposes, it's kind of a Last of Us like after finishing that game, and I was like, wow, like
Oh yeah.
if I hadn't played The Last of Us, this may like be doing that sort of thing for me. You know what I mean? Like that, like for the first time. So I'm really excited for the second one. I'm glad to hear that it's following in the.
It started off like it surprised me. You know, the first like 30 minutes maybe tops. Not even that long. It's like slow and you're like kind of taking it in, like the beauty of the countryside, and then it really kicks your ass and punches in super quick.
Kind of how the first game went to some degree, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a little bit of respite too in between, and so like I hope they can kind of even out the tone as I'm going through the game a little bit more. But all the parts, I can't really complain about it too much. You know, it's
Mhm.
the
Have
voice
you,
acting is really good and everything's awesome.
Have you experienced much combat yet? And is there any changes in that? Because there was like pretty
So-
little to no combat in the first game.
Yeah, so there's like counters and strikes now.
Yeah.
Which I don't believe there was much of that in the first. So like if
Yeah.
they start approaching you, you have a window, like a prompt window to basically counter them and strike back. And I think it's more forgiving on the difficulty I'm playing on because I don't really care about like difficulty in that game. So I just put it
Yeah.
on story. So
Totally.
so yeah, there's like a counter system where you can strike back. On Xbox, it's like holding X and it pops up in a little circle that you have to time right. And then the slingshot feels a lot better in this game than in the
Cool.
first one.
Okay,
So
that's good.
you still have to wind it up a little bit, but it snaps to targets pretty much, and it feels good. So
Nice.
Nice.
yeah, combats is definitely improved. The animations are definitely more fluid now, so they're punching above their weight, like Gage was saying there.
Like it. Nice. I'm excited for it.
One more thing, I'll make it quick. I've been listening to audiobooks.
Oh,
Now,
Woo!
I don't know if
it's
you guys
nerdy.
listen to audiobooks at all.
That's totally
Big
nerdy.
fan.
Stormlight Archive. I started that.
Whoa, good luck. It's the beginning of a saga.
Oh
It
shit.
is a journey, I will say. So the first book of the Stormlight is The Way of Kings. It's like 45-hour audiobook.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
Oh,
long,
boy.
pretty long audiobook. It starts off pretty slow, but
Oh,
like I'm really
Sanderson.
entrenched now. I'm about like 34 hours in. So
Dude,
Hell yeah. It's such a good book.
that Sanderson
Um,
guy, man. Like, this is all he ever does. Like, fucking
I don't
write.
think he has a life.
Is that all he
just
does is
writes.
just write nonstop? He's
Yeah,
like, doesn't he
I
also do the
really-
Wheel of Time, which is also another
He does,
massive
yes.
fucking
Or he
like
did.
series?
I don't know if
He
that's-
did. He
Yeah.
he finished off the Wheel of Time. So originally the Wheel of Time was written by another guy who died, and he left it to Brandon Sanderson to finish.
Robert.
Okay,
So he-
okay.
There
That's not
it
so
is. So
bad.
I think he did like the last 5 in that 14-part series, which is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And
And
the last book's like 1,000 pages. So yeah. Anyways.
Yikes.
yeah, dude. And that most people know about that one. I think it's a pretty prolific series, and he's a pretty prolific writer.
Yeah.
There's another one I wanted to touch on, which is the Starless Sea by Aaron Morgenstern. Now
Cool.
this one caught me off guard because it's a little meta, right? And it's about a society. They're called the Keepers. They keep stories, right? Their idea is to make sure that history can be preserved. I guess I don't know if it's like bespoke history like we think about it, but like people's stories, individual stories. They're the record keepers essentially.
Uh huh. Huh.
And it centers around the character who picks up a book that's empty, right? There's just blank pages. It's not cataloged. It has no author. And
Ooh.
he goes to like the end after flipping a few pages, and he finds the story about the last few years of his life just completely written out.
Whoa.
And so that sets him on like a what the fuck is happening quest to
What the fuck is happening?
yeah, and he's like, oh, I went to this one place where this door and like it wouldn't open, and then like it's like, well, you should have opened it, and he's like, oh fuck, I should have opened that door. It would have led to Narnia, pretty much. It's not as like, you know, it's tongue in cheek with that stuff.
Nice.
He's a big gamer, and so
Oh.
like there's lots of references to gaming culture in there as well.
A video gamist?
Yeah, there's lots of mentions in there of that. His major is like emerging media, right? And so with a focus on video games, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I didn't even know that when I picked the book up, but I was like, oh, that's a nice little touch there for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's like a 20-hour book though.
Jesus.
So
Oh yeah, I
There's
remember
just
you
a lot
telling
on
me
that
you're like, I'm starting this audiobook. I only got 26 hours to go or some shit like that. I was like,
I'm almost there.
wow.
almost there.
Dude,
I mean, it goes kind of fast though. Like
Yeah.
It can,
When you
yeah.
start getting into audiobooks, you find time to like, do a little bit here. I listen to them going to bed sometimes, and yeah.
Well, it's just like podcasts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Potato, tomato, you know?
Don't do this to me, Steven. Don't do this to me.
As far as audiobooks go, I'm like almost done with Halo: The Fall of Reach, and it's a really good book. I'm really excited.
I've
about
heard
it.
a lot about that book, dude.
It's really good, and it makes me even more mad that they didn't just do that story for the television show. It is the perfect, like, bite-sized Halo story that would have been perfect for season 1 of the television show, and it just makes me really mad. Anyways,
I'm mad because you brought up Halo right now.
Instead
sorry, I'm really.
Instead we get Chief's butt, you know? That's what
Yeah.
We just got like a lady, and then a sex, and then we got. I don't know, man. The show is so bad. It's just so
cheap
so
fucks,
bad.
you know?
I feel bad for you, hoping that it was going to be good. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Well, okay, we got Sonic 1, we got Sonic 2, we got Detective Pikachu, we got Silent Hill, the first one. I haven't seen Revelations. We got, I mean, the trailer for the new Mario movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is some good video game content out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it makes sense.
The Last of Us looks good. You know?
Well, that's not out yet, but yeah, that trailer as well.
I'm going to be sad if that's not good.
That will be good, guaranteed.
It should be good.
But I'm just
I think it's
saying,
gonna be
like,
good.
so, like, people are out there making good stuff, and they can't just be like, Halo, it's the fucking winner. All you do is you have a big-ass dude in a green suit run around and shoot aliens. That's all you really got to do, man. You know what I mean? And that might be a compelling action show.
I need a weapon.
That's
You know?
it.
Yeah,
Now,
exactly.
you need Steve Downs' voice on a hot dude's body. You know what I mean? Have him run around with Cortana and do fun shit. But no, it's like
be pretty
that.
great.
That show is like 100% Halsey, and then it's like, well, now I'm having sex with the woman who thinks she's an alien, and I don't even care if I'm spoiling this dumb fucking show about nothing. It's just so stupid. And then he has a helmet on for like 5 seconds the whole goddamn show. It's the worst show fucking
Spoilers.
I've watched in a long time, dude. You know what? Let me
real
tell
bad.
you about it. I'm gonna nerd out right now. All right.
Anyways,
God
that's
damn
what
it.
I've been nerding out on.
God damn it! It's time for me to nerd out. I watched the worst. Well, the worst horror movie I've ever seen. It's
Nice.
kind of, I don't know. It's hard. This is actually kind of hard. But no, yeah, this is worse than The Invitation. 2017, I think, is when that movie came out. There's a movie called The Invitation that's a horror movie. Sucks ass.
I've seen
right?
it.
I fucking hate it. Stupid. It's like this cult goes and has dinner with someone, and the whole time you're like, oh, I'm spoiling this movie too, so just skip ahead, or who cares? This movie fucking sucks. But then it's like the whole movie you're like, these guys are gonna kill these guys. You just know it. It's obvious, and so they're just drawing it out, and they're eating dinner and drinking wine, and then one of the guys like, these guys are gonna kill us, and the other person's like, they're not gonna kill us, and then they fucking try to kill them, and then that's the whole stupid ass movie, and then it ends in a dumb twist. It's like, oh, there's a lantern, but look at all the lanterns in the background, and I'm like, fucking kill me, dude. I hate this
It reminds
movie.
me of the one movie where
that
it's
movie's
like
so
just
stupid.
cannibals, right? And then they're like, oh, we're not gonna eat people, but we need to eat. And then they turn into cannibals themselves near the end of the movie. I don't know what movie that is.
Tight.
but-
I hope you're not talking about the good cannibal movie about the Civil War, because that one's great. It's called Ravenous. You ever heard of
No.
Ravenous? That movie's incredible. You should watch it. Then I watched this movie recently because you know me. I'm watching all my horror movies. Right now I'm in progress of watching, like, in between stuff. I'm in progress of watching a movie called Night of the Demons from the 80s.
Whoa.
And so far,
heard of
so
it.
good. Yeah, it's a good time. But I don't know. The horror stuff hasn't really started popping off yet. But no, I watched this movie from 2019 called Trick. Jamie Kennedy is in it. Okay.
Oh god.
Whoa.
But he's like not really in it. But then like when you look at the cast list, they're like Jamie Kennedy. He's like the first name. But he's like
it
such a
weird that-
minor character.
When you said Jamie Kennedy, I thought you meant Greg Miller's mom. I was like, what?
No.
Also named Jamie Kennedy.
No, it's the one that was the rapper in the movie. Remember, he's like a rapper. Was
I'm
it
aware,
called
yeah,
Bel Air rapper guy? I forget the name of that movie.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone please tell me what that is at some point. But anyway, he's the top billed actor in the whole film. Okay, and he's barely in it. So it's like a bunch of nobodies. It's like that movie was written by a fucking blind person or something, like someone who can't even see words or type them themselves. It's the dumbest thing you've ever seen. Like, it's a complete waste of time. Definitely check it out. It's horrible. It's called Trick from 2019. That one I won't spoil because
You're not
it's so
spelling
bad.
it.
No, it's so bad, dude. It is seriously like.
Malibu's Most Wanted, Jacob.
Thank you so much. Yes, Malibu's Most Wanted. He's also from Scream.
Classic.
He's also in Scream, if you don't remember that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Trick 2019
Actually,
might be it for sure is the worst horror film ever made. Might be might be the worst movie I've ever watched. And I've seen Sharknado, like a few of them. You know what I mean?
But that's good.
Man.
though.
No, this is bad. Like,
I would
a
argue
waste
it's
of time
good.
bad. What?
Sharknado.
No, yeah, no.
Sharknado,
Sharknado is good bad. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, this movie is trying to take itself seriously. Like, where they're like, there's a big twist, and then when the twist
Why would I
happens,
watch it,
it's like,
Jacob?
oh, dude. Oh,
I'm
guess
not gonna
what?
Give me a why I
Guess
would watch
what?
this movie.
Guess what? This movie's called Trick. Guess what just happened? A trick just happened. It's a trick. You know what I mean? Fucking hate that
I
movie.
appreciate that you wasted your time for the rest of us.
Yeah,
Right.
please.
No, we don't. Have
Either stay away
Thanks
from
for
it
that.
or please watch it and just make fun of it the whole time. Either way,
Okay.
worst movie I've ever
Well,
seen.
I'll watch a clip.
Nothing redeemable about this film. Absolutely nothing. So what have I been
Right
doing? What I've been doing that I like? I got Ghostbusters Unleashed, Spirits Unleashed last night. Played it with Torbanok. Tried to play it with the homie Nerd today. Couldn't. He was sick, and then he left because I was setting it up and whatnot. But regardless, I played with Torbanok last night. Damn, that's a fun game. You should definitely buy it. It's $40. Totally worth your money. It's on Epic. It's also on all consoles. It's full crossplay. It's a good time. Ilphonic made it. The people who made Friday the 13th. They made Predator Hunting Grounds. A couple other asymmetrical video games. Asymmetrical meaning like one team of like normal people or survivors or something versus like one big monster or whatever. Which I don't know if they're making the Texas Chainsaw game that's coming out, and that also looks good.
They're making killer clowns.
Right, Killer Clowns from
yeah.
Outer Space, which is actually 3 versus 5 or something like that, right?
Something like that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that game, man.
I can't wait till that comes out. But I saw Greg Miller and Snowbike Mike of Kind of Funny streaming that the day it came out, the Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed game, because Rahul of all the stuff he's in, including Midnight Mass, he was the sheriff in that. He's in it as a cool voice. I like that guy.
Me too.
So Greg Miller, that's right. He's also in the game. He makes kind of a cameo in there. He's kind of funny. But I didn't get it. I didn't get to that part, but like he did show it off on the stream, so we were laughing about it. But just in general, the gameplay is fun. It is asymmetrical, so 4 Ghostbusters versus 1 ghost. The ghost is going around doing, stuff similar to the game Midnight Ghost Hunt, where you like have to hunt items, but then you also get to fly around and do special abilities. And the ghost hunters have to like capture the ghost, but like with the paint job of Ghostbusters. So to capture ghosts, you have like the plasma thrower thing. You connect the lightning from your plasma from your gun, you know what I mean, to the ghost, and you build up a meter, and then they're stunned, and then you can pull them around. And you also have to have someone or yourself before you start doing the plasma shit. You throw down a trap, you activate it, and now it's like it only has so much energy, right? Like battery before it runs out. So you have to time all this right. But yeah, you like drag the ghost into the trap, goes into the trap, ghost is captured. There's like rifts throughout the level, which are respawn points for the ghost. So if you destroy all the rifts, either by killing the ghosts and having them respawn at a rift, or by finding the rifts with your PKE meter, which like directs you around the level, you can destroy the rifts by basically getting rid of their extra lives. At the end of the day, you got to capture the ghosts until they're out of lives or out of rifts essentially, while working together with your other 3 Ghostbusters. But I found it very enthralling to be the ghost. Scary as hell, because it's like, oh shit, they're coming for me. You know what I mean? So then you like run away.
How do you win as the ghost?
you fully haunt the house. So yeah, I've explained being the Ghostbuster, which the game does explain, and then after you do few levels, it then teaches you how to be the ghost. So I'll just say, like, if you're doing multiplayer, and it says something like, "Hey, you have a narrative waiting," like bounce out of your party, knock that out real quick, because then it'll teach you the ghost part. Because we like prolonged that because we kept wanting to play together. So there's a little bit of weirdness there. But the way the ghost works is you have to haunt the house by either just by existing for a certain amount of time on top of haunting items in the room. So like you look at an item, you can either press F on your keyboard, or I don't know the controls on the controller, to like go into it, and now you're inside of it, you're possessing it, and like you can move around with it, you can spin around, but you go inside the item so it'll rebuild your like energy.
Like Prey, kind of, right? Where they hide as the objects.
Right. That it's like that, only that as a ghost you want to do that to not only hide, but also to regain energy. Which you use energy to do anything, like all your, like even to speed away, you know what I mean? So you need that energy. So like it's the rotation of flying around, hiding and stuff, doing abilities, escaping, right? But to build up that haunt meter, you can either go to like random people, like there's NPCs running around too. So you like scare people, and you have different ways of doing that, either by dropping your abilities or just straight up using like your left click, which is like a scare. And I noticed that it's really funny. You like go haunt an item, or you go and possess an item, and then go up to like an enemy or one of the people and just like hide there for a sec, and then pop out and do the scare at the same time. It like builds up their meter a little more.
Nice.
Once their meter's fully full, like they leave. They're like, I'm out of here. Like they run away from the building, and it builds up your haunt meter even higher. And also, if you just go around and like essentially, instead of possessing items, you can hold Q on your keyboard on a thing, and it'll haunt it. So it'll start like moving around, spinning or something. You know what I mean? And the more of that you do in a room, like if you do that to a bunch of stuff in one room, it'll haunt that specific room, and you'll get like a 25% boost to your meter. You know what I mean? So you just have to fly around, do a bunch of shit, fuck with the people, haunt everything, and have a good time. Just be extra annoying. But like, man, when those Ghostbusters know what they're doing, dude, it's scary to be a ghost, because you're like, oh god, here they come. Because like they pull out their PKE meter, and it points them exactly where you are, either you or the Rift, but typically it's you. And so like if you're hiding in an item and like trying to stay still, and you see a bunch of Ghostbusters like with their PKE meters coming towards you, like, okay, now what do I do? Fuck, they're gonna find me. And so then, you pop out and just start flying away or something, or you try to like use one of your abilities and then fly away. Sometimes they could just get you from the air, and then you're done. You're in the trap, Fun game, though. I really recommend everyone play it. Again, it is a multiplayer game, but it's cool enough to just kind of jump in there solo and do quick play and stuff. You can just play against bots and kind of like level up to get like more abilities before you kind of jump into the multiplayer portion. Stuff like that. So I recommend it. It's a cool-ass game.
Cool.
And I played a bit of Scorn, too, and I got 5 achievements. How many achievements do you guys get?
I think I got a decent amount.
Yeah, you get them pretty quick, man. And, like, I feel like there's not a lot. So, like, in the 2.5 hours I played, I had, like, another 480 freaking gamer score or something crazy. I was like, damn.
So you guys, did you blow up the tree yet? The gross flesh tree thing?
I think.
Yes.
Where you controlled the robot?
Yes. I got a bit after that too.
Yeah, same.
There was like another big puzzle after that.
I'm being pestered by that weird fleshy lizard thing.
Oh, keep going.
Oh,
Keep going.
yeah.
You're gonna like what happens there. That game is fucking weird and gross, but I can't wait to play it. And then I was gonna play what's it called, that rat game? What is it?
The rat
Tale.
game.
Plague Tale, yeah. I was gonna play some of that,
prequel.
but yeah, because I new affiliate OMGesus over here. I do my streams on Tuesdays now. Check those out over at twitch.tv/OMGesus. But for that stream, I was like, let's do Ghostbusters, because it just looked like fun. I was like, $40 ain't that much. You know what I mean?
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Not terrible.
Bustin makes me feel good, is what you're saying.
Miguel, go ahead. What you been nerding out
on? I finished Inside.
Oh,
obviously was not very long.
Hell yeah!
It is fucking good. I'm very sad that it took me as long to play it as long as it did play it, to be honest with you.
Mhm.
Way better than Limbo.
Nice.
And it's just fucking weird. The whole thing's just
Super
weird.
weird.
It gets progressively stranger and stranger as you go through it.
Yeah.
So I don't know
Cool.
if you played it or not, but
I like the
it
part
was muy excelente.
where you're standing in a line and you're trying to pretend to be like possessed or whatever the hell and
Uh-huh.
Zombie-ish.
zombie, and that was when I knew I loved the game, was that part. Like, oh, okay, this game
I
is
was
just
like-
weird as hell.
And then you get to the end, and I'm like, oh, okay, this just got fucking like,
Oh yeah,
So out there.
yes.
The terrifying like underwater Samara girls, those
oh
guys
god, yeah, no
freaked me
thanks.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. like,
God, I should play it again. Good
that
game.
game was great.
Great.
I just overall the whole atmosphere, everything was just
Yeah.
amazing.
Nice.
Had a really good time with it. I was playing a little bit of Moonscars last night.
Oh,
Cool.
I didn't realize it's kind of like and you can correct me if I'm wrong. Is it like a roguelike? So I know it's
it is and it isn't. It's
It
it's
is
like
and
a
it
hybrid
isn't.
of that and a Dark Souls kind of. So
I'd
you
say,
know, because
because
yeah, it is
you
kind
do
of
kind of light a bonfire kind of thing, but not really. Like,
interesting.
I don't know.
like it's one of the reasons I'm not liking it.
yeah, it doesn't
Right.
know what it is. You know, it doesn't really have a clear identity so far. What I
Mm.
played, so
It's kind of
Um,
everywhere.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'll see if I keep playing it or not. I haven't decided. And then I played about 5 minutes of Scorn.
Mhm.
But that was because I was like, oh, okay, I'll play this for a little bit. And I was like, oh, let me go play this. Then I finished Trek to Yomi. I finished that last night.
Oh,
Uh,
Oh, cool.
nice.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Now, as far as replayability, maybe not. Not at least not like right away.
Right.
No doubt.
Unlike Ghost of Tsushima, which I started playing right after I beat it.
Oh, that's such a good game.
It was such a good
I
game.
still
So good.
I still never did the DLC for that because I currently don't own a PS4, and yeah, I'll go back to the DLC one day whenever that happens.
Cool.
That's pretty much it. Just nothing too crazy.
Cool. You
Those
watch?
are all good games though. Although what
Yeah.
I haven't heard of this Moonscars. What is this
Oh,
game?
that's on Game Pass.
Yeah.
so it's
Is
a
it?
2D action game, like side scrolling,
I'll pull up the
and
footage.
it's very like dark gothic toned, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It was sold to me as a Metroidvania type
Yeah,
game.
That's
which
what
it
I
is,
assumed. Yeah.
Which
Kind
it is, but I also feel like it's got other elements to it as well.
Mhm.
It's got a lot going on,
Yeah.
and that's also a
I'm not
detractor.
sure how
I
I'm
think.
feeling about it.
Word.
The combat
Oh,
is decent though.
I half asleep
Overall,
played
it's
it.
fun. I just find it very frustrating.
Yes, yeah, like punishingly so. This game
Yes,
is
and that's the
hard.
part I don't like about it. I don't like games like that.
I do, but I don't, right? But I
Yeah.
don't feel as accomplished as I do like in a Dark Souls is where I'm getting at with my thing. So
Mm. Right on.
But I'd say if you have time, give it a play, and you have Game Pass.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? It's free.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Cool.
You could say that about all Game Pass games. You know what I mean?
True.
We got another drop tomorrow of Game Pass games. People are saying that what is it, like something Gunfire Reloaded or something?
Gunfire
Mhm.
Reborn,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently is really good.
it is.
The homie Commodore and Co, all those homies, they're super into that game. You know what I mean? And they're like, we might get it again.
It's
Like,
been
really? Cool.
it's been a banging October for Game Pass for sure.
Yeah. There's another really good game coming too.
Persona
remember what-
5 Royal.
Oh,
Man.
that's true.
Am I
Tomorrow.
gonna start that again?
That is
Oh, man.
tonight at 10 p.m.
Oh
Pacific, I
man.
think.
Yep. It's usually 9.
I played the whole first dungeon of that game on PS4 and God, I loved it, but am I really going to do the whole thing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Again?
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I love that. I mean, I loved what I played of that game, and my wife even loved that game, which is, it's rare that she fully gets into a game, and she was like, I'm watching you play it every time you play this game. I was like, wow, hell yeah, let's do that. So
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
There's one other game coming to Game Pass, and it's this one. Phantom Abyss. You guys hear about this one?
Oh, yes.
Miguel,
dude.
look at this. Look at this shit.
This
Rad.
looks so cool.
Dude, it's straight up like Indiana Jonesy style, like
Someone was saying
you know what I
if
mean?
Temple
Stuff.
Run was made in 2022, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So like there's like procedurally generated levels. Okay. And like essentially you only get one life on that level. You never get to play it ever again. And the same goes with every other player that's playing that level. And the only time that level like disappears is if one player beats it. And so there's
Wow.
just
So
an
cool.
endless number of levels. You know, as you can see, lots of traps and madness. And
Whoa.
it just don't end. So it's just fucking cool. It's such a cool concept to me. I can't wait to play this. This has been out in Steam
Hell
for like
yeah.
a while now at this point. So you could assume there's like a bunch of patches making it look dope as hell. But like I mean, look at that.
Multiplayer? Like,
I don't.
Yeah, we can squad up, can't we? I
Can
think
we?
can.
Well, you saw a bunch of ghosts in there, right? In like that person's run. So maybe we could all run together and see who makes it, if anyone. You know what I mean?
Or maybe it'll just be like Horizon 5, Forza Horizon 5, where like you see their run alongside you or something like that.
Yeah.
If you're
Right,
friends
yeah.
or something like that.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
It might be some kind of deal like that, but just had to throw that out there. So I'm
That's
definitely
awesome.
gonna play that game.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Well, guys, are we ready to start the sectors?
Sure. I
About
think
to
we
be
should probably
second
just make them 10-minuters.
They're gonna be 10. They're definitely gonna
Yeah,
be 10.
okay.
All right. Well, who wants to begin? I need to pull up my stuff. So, what everybody bring? Did you guys bring sectors this week?
I brought a
I'm
sector. I'll
unprepared.
just start. I'll just start.
Miguel's unprepared, which is fine.
I brought a sector, but I started
Sorry, everyone.
I started Wive so
Okay. Whoa. I
I'll
don't know.
go
I
second.
don't know what's happening to
No.
my
We're doing
internet.
creepy,
yeah.
scary, spooky
We're back.
sectors, right?
That's
Yes,
right, sir.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So mine is there's a story on Reddit/No Sleep titled "The James Webb Telescope Discovered Something Terrifying in Deep Space."
Yes.
And I wanted to read it for you guys. Hopefully, I can power read through this thing. Yeah. It's not that long. Okay.
I'm trying to pull it up
so I'm
right
gonna
now.
read it off for you guys. Yeah. Let me know when you have that pulled up.
I
Or
will.
If you can't get it pulled up, I can read it. It's just fine.
Yeah, just start reading it, and I'll have
Okay.
it in just a sec here.
Yeah. Says, I work for NASA as an astronomer, and there are certain things we keep hidden from the public. No, the Earth isn't flat, and aliens don't control the government. Fuck, I wish those were the case, as the truth is much, much worse. In 1993, the Hubble Space Telescope saw a star disappear. It didn't go supernova or die naturally, it simply went dark, over the span of a few minutes. This star was already too faint to see with the naked eye, and ground-based telescopes had trouble picking it out from among the surrounding stars, so the event wasn't widely known to the public. At the time, we thought the most likely explanation was that a cloud of interstellar dust had drifted between Earth and the star, occluding it from view. It was noted and mostly forgotten about. Now, in 2007, 2 more stars vanished. Due to the circumstances of this event, this was much more concerning. The 2 stars in question were part of a binary system, orbiting each other at a fairly close distance.
Ooh.
If a cloud of interstellar dust was the culprit again, they would have both seemed to disappear simultaneously or very close to it. Instead, both stars faded individually over a period of minutes, separated
Whoa.
by a span of about 8 hours. This binary system was also about 15 light years closer to Earth than the star that had previously disappeared in 1993, so we're getting closer to Earth. After carefully reviewing millions of Hubble images, 2 more stars were identified which had gone out in the years 1995 and 2002. These were all in the same stellar neighborhood, only a handful of light years from each other. The only conclusion we could draw was that some unknown influence traveling close to the speed of light was shrouding or destroying these stars. Unfortunately, the Hubble wasn't sensitive enough to tell us any more than that.
Whoa.
The James Webb Space Telescope first came online a few months ago. Although official channels will tell you that it's still undergoing testing, we have been actively collecting data since early February. One of the first things we did was to aim the telescope at the regions of space occupied by the vanished stars. If they were being blocked by dust clouds, a hope some of us still held on to, The increased sensitivity of the JWST may have been able to see through them and confirm the stars were still there. Unfortunately, we had no such luck. The first 3 stars that had appeared were still completely dark. Gravitational wave sectors, though, soon found something odd. In all cases, not only were the stellar masses still present, but the amount of mass had actually increased.
What?
More sensitive observation had also detected a type of string or web stretching through space connecting these now invisible stars.
Oh, what? Uh-oh.
Whoa.
I don't like where this is going. Keep going.
I kind of love it, but also whoa.
I'm scared, bro. Steven?
I think you're muted.
Uh-oh. He's talking about things he's not allowed to talk about.
Sorry, I'm saying
Dude, the fucking space web, is cutting you off, dude. You're not allowed to tell this story, dude.
NASA's up in Discord.
Fuck it, NASA.
They're watching, dude. They're watching.
Trying to keep it quiet.
I was just saying goodnight to my son. So.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, no worries.
When we trained the telescope on the binary system that had vanished in 2007, which was the nearest point at which this phenomenon had so far been observed, there was finally enough ambient EM spectrum radiation left to try a mass spectrometer reading. If you're not aware, mass spectrometry is an incredibly useful process whereby measuring the patterns of light wavelengths emitted or reflected by an object, we can learn tons of useful information, such as its temperature, speed, and direction of movement, and chemical composition. The readings we got from the binary stars didn't make any sense, though. First of all, they were cold, almost as cold as the surrounding interstellar medium. Whatever had happened to these stars had snuffed them out completely, or somehow prevented their light from escaping. What was truly puzzling, however, were the emission lines returned by the mass spectrometer. Several familiar elements such as hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and magnesium were identified, but these were few and far between. Most of the readings didn't correspond to any known chemical elements, and even seemed to defy what we knew about the physics of light, matter, and chemistry. This massive star-spanning structure was primarily composed of materials that we didn't even have names for, and may not even have been matter as we understand it. Speculation ran rampant. Obviously, such a thing couldn't be a natural phenomenon. Finally, we had proof of extraterrestrial life. But what was this thing we had discovered, and for what purpose was it being built? So, like, the things connecting these stars that were going out, right?
Whoa.
The leading hypothesis was that we were looking at a series of Dyson shells.
Yep.
Massive solar collectors built to completely envelop stars in order to capture 100% of their energy output. Such a concept had been envisioned in the early 20th century as a potential source of energy for interstellar civilization. Ever since then, the idea had found its way into popular science fiction. The construction of these massive structures had actually been theorized to be one of the first signs of intelligent extraterrestrial life that we may someday detect. It seemed that day was today. The theory still didn't explain everything, though. First of all, there was the impossible speed with which the stars were covered. Constructing a Dyson shell from scratch in a matter of minutes was beyond even the wildest speculation of scientists and sci-fi writers. Then there were the mysterious filaments that connected the shells over distances of light years. No one had any idea what purpose these could serve, or how they could even be built. Everyone at NASA was fascinated by the mystery, and in hindsight, we may have been better off if we had never discovered the truth. Less than a month ago. Yeah, so this is...
I'm getting scared.
I think a couple months ago, right?
You're scaring me, dude.
This was published, and this is not, like, this is from an actual NASA person. Like, this wasn't fabricated, so... less than a month... That's what makes this all scary. This was from someone who works at NASA.
From a NASA-man?
A NASA-man. He goes on to say, less than a month ago, the JWST detected a series of unusual energy bursts emanating from interstellar space. These were occurring at the very edge of a star system, approximately 12 light years from the binary system that vanished in 2007. As we focused the telescope on this system, we soon determined that these were not natural phenomena either. The energy signatures, which were still flashing intermittently, matched what would be expected from the thermonuclear and antimatter-based explosions, along with several other types of energies that we couldn't identify. These explosions, although still not visible to the naked eye, on Earth from that distance, were absolutely tremendous in magnitude. Easily billions of times more powerful than any nuke that humanity could conceivably build.
Whoa.
After
Wow.
experimenting with the telescope settings, we were able to get a clearer picture of what was going on. The tip of one of the interstellar filaments that linked the Dyson system was passing through the Oort cloud, O-O-R-T cloud, of the distant star system, approaching its sun. And whoever lived there was fighting back. Their weapons were able to slow the thing's advance, shattering, breaking off, and vaporizing planet-sized chunks of the object. Now, this is where I get into, like, maybe a little bit of fabrication. I'm not sure, right? Like,
Okay.
This is where they start to, like, lose me a little bit, but I'll continue.
Okay.
But it seemed to be rebuilding itself almost as fast as it was being destroyed. After less than a week, the explosion stopped. It seemed that they had run out of ammunition. In the void between stars, we knew that these things traveled at nearly the speed of light.
Oh my god.
But as we watched it approach the inner star system, its pace slowed as it swelled in size, preparing to devour the system's star. We quickly trained the telescope's mirrors on the doomed sun. We were about to watch whatever this thing was blot out another star, but in real time. We all held our breath as we watched the projected image of the main sequence star, slightly larger than our own sun. At first, nothing seemed to be happening, but soon a small shadow appeared on the edge of the luminous orb, soon followed by another shadow, and then a third. The shadows began to converge, forming a strange yet somehow familiar pattern as they blocked out the star's light. "What are those?" one of my colleagues gasped. "They almost look like..." She paused as if afraid to say the next word for fear of ridicule. I, however, had no such hesitancy. "Leaves," I said, my voice monotone. The situation was far too incredible to express any emotional reaction, even that of pure shock. "They look like leaves." We watched as, over a period of minutes, a web of shadowy outlines matching the familiar shapes of oblong leaves and thin vines proceeded to blot out the remaining light from the distant star. By that point, everyone in the room had realized the truth. The phenomenon we had been tracking for so many years wasn't some hyper-advanced alien megastructure. Hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and magnesium, some of the few familiar elements we had detected, they were all components of chlorophyll.
Oh shit.
It was a plant. An enormous plant that spanned across light years.
I don't like
And
this.
much like terrestrial plants, it sought out to light the fuel itself. Yeah. The filaments connecting the stars across the interstellar space were stems, branches. It would grow in the direction of the nearest stars it sensed, completely enveloping them and moving on. Any life inhabiting the planets orbiting those stars would be left to freeze to death. Or perhaps even worse. It was possible that the plant would devour those planets to add to its mass as well.
Oh my god.
Everyone was silent as the telescope continued to gather data. Eventually, after what seemed like an eternity, a young astronomer spoke up from the far end of the room, addressing our supervisor. "Sir, we begin to detect the formation of another tendril leaving the system. Its vector is..." He gulped. He didn't need to say any more, but he did anyway. "It's heading directly for our sun." "How much time do we have?" the supervisor replied grimly.
No.
"Judging by the time lag, distance, relativistic properties, and previously observed speeds of this, I'd estimate no more than 27 years, sir." 27 years. We had just watched this galactic weed overwhelm a civilization that was, at the very least, thousands of years ahead of us technologically. And we had less than 3 decades. I'll probably be found and silenced for posting this, but I don't care. I have to tell someone. I can't keep this a secret any longer. When the sun turns black and the world begins to freeze, at least you'll have some idea of what's going on. Small comfort, it may be.
Damn.
Wow.
Yggdrasil is coming for
Oh
us.
shit. Thor's gonna fucking. We're about to get
I found that
fucked.
unsettling, right? You know.
Yeah.
Dude, space
There's a lot
is
of
scary as fuck.
No sleep things are, but this one caught some like mainstream science like outlet attention, and
Right.
as for being pretty credible, but you know, I mean, there could be some fabrication in there, may or may not, right? So there's a little bit of doomsaying, but it is an interesting story, like,
Wow.
and hopefully it's not true. hopefully
It's a
not.
story. Yeah.
That'd be
When I read it earlier, I found it interesting, but then they lost me when they were watching the battle real time.
Yeah. See, that's where I was like,
That's the part where it's like, all right, now it's
I was
new
like,
shit.
okay,
Now
So
we're
I'm calling bullshit for the most part.
yeah.
We'll see in 27 years. I'm
Yeah,
not.
yes,
listening.
right.
Well, in
That's a good
27
story,
years,
though.
we're all
I-
gonna
I
die
really-
anyway.
Oh,
So
well, it's a great fan fiction.
Yeah.
Is the way I read it.
yeah,
It was
No,
a
for
great
sure, for
story.
sure.
but
I enjoyed it. But
that's no sleep for you. It's all fan fiction.
So when I was in a like an electronic music duo in San Francisco for a while, and we
Yeah.
were making our own music, and we wrote like a whole narrative for this album that we wrote, and it was about these, like, we were called Night People, and like it was about this energy in the universe that like slowly like was drawn to places where evil like flourished, and that's why like the Fermi paradox was the case. Like this big like dark matter energy source would come and envelop, like it fed off of like evil energy, and so like as civilizations got more and more like evolved and also like bred more and more like, you know, just evil shit, like the night, like this force that was the Night People would like come and envelop it. So that was like the whole story. So that the whole time you were reading it, I was like, what? This is my story. That's so cool. But I like the idea that a tree comes and develop, a space symbiote tree comes and envelops. So that's kind of fun, you know.
I would like to know what it eats other than the sunlight.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it is in space. Is it dark matter?
Sure.
Does it
Yeah.
eat your cum, dude?
No.
Jesus.
Clearly not. Jacob.
Is it coming
It
for you?
hasn't gotten
Is it coming for you, dude?
there. Maybe.
Is it? You know what I
I
mean?
don't know.
Is it hungers for your
We don't know.
for your cum?
We'll see you in 27 years, man.
Well, no,
Yeah,
that's like the
exactly.
gray that's the gray aliens, all right.
In 27 years,
Don't-
and we'll talk about it. If it's
Don't
coming
get
from
mad
us.
at me that the gray aliens
This
are.
reminds me of the
that's what they
ancient
want.
Civilizations show on the History Channel,
You-
right?
you mean
kind of
That's
things.
ancient aliens?
Great.
Yeah.
Such bullshit. Ancient
Yeah, right.
aliens.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Space trees are milking you, or what?
Fine. But it's all bullshit.
I'm sorry. No, it's just because look, when people get abducted, they milk you,
They
bro.
get
That's
milked?
what they do.
I
Yes,
don't-
that's what they do.
Okay.
They either take
They
your
don't
eggs,
milk.
they take your eggs if you're a woman, or they take your cum if you're a man. Which you can say
For the,
is the man's.
it's for their
eggs.
hybrid. It's for their hybrid program. They need hybrids to be able
See?
to communicate with humans.
See, Gage
Right.
knows what I'm talking about.
I know
Oh,
what
is
you're
that?
talking about.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Hence the
it's
They
just-
lizard
They
people.
want to communicate with humans.
No, we're not
They
talking
don't
about the
wanna die.
lizards. We're talking about the grays, dude. The lizards are they come from inside the core of the earth.
You're talking
Hollow
about.
Earth. That's
Wait,
hollow
Are
Earth.
you talking about the reptilians or the?
Yeah, the
Grays.
reptilians. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm not the one who said reptilians. I'm just trying to say that there's a difference.
Oh no, there's
What you-
definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What you really want to be abducted is the Nordic aliens, because they're
Oh.
hot and hypersexual.
Oh, very,
Yeah.
very
Oh,
much
man,
so.
that's good.
They're very
Yeah.
sex. They're very sexy and sexual at the same time.
Yeah.
The
And
whites.
like 9 foot tall or
Yeah,
something,
they're
right?
very white.
Oh, they're white as fuck.
Very white.
Oh, okay.
They're so white.
Nordic aliens.
They're so white. They watch Friends on repeat.
Right.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well, thanks for that.
You like that?
That was a great story,
Yeah.
Steven, and yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Thank
it.
you,
It was
Steven.
I
great.
enjoyed, yeah.
Thank you,
I just
Steven.
wanted to share. It's a good nerd story.
I loved it, and I hope you guys liked the weird space bullshit I was trying to produce in the background while you were
I
reading.
thought that was great. At
a good
first, I
time.
was like, "What the fuck is going on with the stream?" And then I was like, "Oh, okay, cool, nice."
I had no idea because I was reading the article. So
Well, you can watch it back later.
Yeah. So
all right.
Gage, you said you want to go next?
You want me to go next or Gage?
It's, I'll go next. Well,
All right, what
I
you
don't know. Well,
Just do it.
Is yours? Is there any sort of sequitur between his and yours? Because mine is very non sequitur.
My-
But you know,
Mine is just we're looking at articles and laughing about monsters. You know what I'm saying? So it's chill. It's a good way to tail
All right.
end it, I think.
okay,
You know
dig
what I
it. Well, I'll go then. Mine's like a little bit more serious, but
Okay.
and less scary in some ways, and more scary in other ways.
Oh no.
I so I have a big announcement for you guys. I think maybe Jacob, you may have kind of stumbled upon this on the internet already, but I haven't officially told you guys yet. I'm having a kid.
Oh my God! Are you
dang.
serious? Congratulations! No, I did not hear this. Oh my God!
I thought maybe I thought maybe
Oh.
I realized I had commented on a thing on Twitter that you liked, and it kind of like referenced that I was having a kid, but it didn't outright say it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I may
But
have
anyways-
just not. It was like whoop.
Yeah, it went right in one ear, right out the other. But yeah,
I'm not
I
dad, so I should have caught on to that.
Congrats, dude.
well, that's why I was excited to say it on this podcast, because I knew you were going to be on, and I was like, I'll have a gamer dad to relate to.
Right on, man. Let's go. That's awesome.
That's awesome, dude.
I'm excited. We're having a girl. That's official.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Prepare for some late night game sessions as they do not sleep for the first little bit. So you just play
Yeah.
games, man. You just play...
That's kind of what I've decided. That's kind of what I've like figured out. I'm like, I'm just gonna roll with the late night vibes and be the dad who takes care of them at night, and it'll be cool.
That was me. Yeah.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So yeah, we're doing March. We've known for a while. I just haven't I was thinking about saying it in a couple other podcasts, but we've had either some other guests that I was like, I don't want to rope them into this, or we've been talking about some other weird topic that I'm like, there's no way to get this in there kind of naturally.
It's October. It's
And,
October's about
parenting
death.
can be scary. Parenting can be scary. So.
Hell yeah, it can be scary. I mean, we're so excited. I'm nothing
Yeah.
but overjoyed. But obviously,
Awesome.
there's a lot of unknowns, So
Yes.
I have a really good horror movie for parents. It's called Mom and Dad, but just saying. I don't know if you've missed out on that one.
Is that the Nick Cage one?
Yes, it is. It's great.
Nice.
I like Trick or Treat. I like that one.
That's really good. We watched that this year. Gage, tell us about your hopes and dreams and your futures.
Hopes and dreams.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna.
What'd you say, Miguel?
What?
So you got to raise them right, man. You got to be a nerd.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
You can.
We'll
Or you
do
might
it.
have
We'll
a job. It's okay too, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I was definitely saying that to Ice too. I was like, well, actually, one of the reasons why I'm kind of excited that it's a girl is I feel like I'm not going to project as much of my own self-image on to her. I'm kind of excited to not understand what it was like during certain phases of my life to grow up as a young boy versus a young girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's I'm excited that I'll be I have no idea what goes through an 8-year-old girl's brain. You know what I mean? I just wasn't. I wasn't in deep with the 8-year-old girls when I was that age, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Yep.
So that I think that's kind of exciting, because I feel like if it was a boy, I'd kind of maybe, I don't know, just think that I knew what was up, you know what I'm saying? But it's they're obviously going to be their own individual. So yeah, man, it's really exciting and it's wild and yeah, we're excited. At some point,
That's so cool.
when we have the significant other podcast, Aisha will come on. My wife will come on and talk about it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should get Polly Pocket on there too.
Hell yeah.
man.
Probably pocket on. Yeah.
Yeah, put her
She's
on
down
there.
for it.
Studio Fairy.
Studio Fairy. I don't know if she wants to be on camera. We'll have to
Yeah,
figure it out. Maybe
we'll
just be a
do-
disembodied voice.
We could do a VTuber thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
we
she'll
could-
show
that
up
was
as
an
like
avatar.
That'll be fun.
Hakuni Mitsu or something, you know? I mean, it's,
Everyone chooses their
Again-
waifu.
it's
Again,
Like,
an
Yeah.
you get
impact
to
kit.
choose
Oh.
one for Mochi.
oh my god, dude, that'd be funny as hell. Well, I just, tsundere. You guys know
Yeah,
that Mochi
yeah.
Squeeze is my tsundere.
Hell yeah. Aisha would probably want to be the chick from the Fate Stay Night anime.
Oh.
Oh,
She's-
God.
She's,
Yeah.
she's big on that chick.
You don't get to choose.
No,
A random
Your
generator.
idea of
Classic man. Classic man comment right there. You're my waifu.
what you're supposed to look like.
Hell yeah. So
good
yeah,
times.
I was gonna try and rope her in to come on tonight and say what up, but she was like, oh, let's just wait till we do the kind of honey version or
Yeah.
whatever we are gonna call it,
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
man, it's
gotta
pretty
think
wild,
about
but I'm excited, and yeah, obviously lots of stuff is gonna change, but it's like you said, Steven, I'm just gonna roll with it and find my new time to nerd out whenever that is. So whatever.
That's exciting, man. What's the first?
Yeah.
I'll ask you this question because I gotta know. What's the first Halloween costume you're gonna dress this baby up as? You know what I mean?
Well, first I'll answer. Aishu's Halloween. My wife's Halloween costume this year is she's gonna dress like a trailer park redneck, and she's gonna wear like a wife beater with like a big old beer belly, and then she's got a mullet wig. and like some some ripped up jeans, and she's gonna look like she's just got a big old beer belly, which is pretty funny.
I'd say now's the time to do that one.
Yep.
It's the only, might be the only chance. So that's cool. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do maybe I'll do I don't know if I can pull off Kratos, but I could do Kratos and Atreus or something like that.
Nice.
Maybe she would just be Mimir. She would just be the little head.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Or you could be Joel and Ellie.
Yeah, I think that's a little later in life, maybe. But yeah,
I guess. Just give her like a little prop knife, That'd be good.
Make sure you show her your vinyls, right away.
Oh yeah, got
there
to.
you go.
Or you could, dress her up as one year she's got to be Noodle from the Gorillas.
Oh yeah, that's
you guys
a
could be
good
like
call.
multiple characters from the Gorillas as a family.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yep. That's a great idea for sure.
There you go.
Aisha would be hip with that too. She loves the Gorillas.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I don't know. Our friend just sent us a big box of hand-me-down clothes from leftover from his kids, so that was huge. So we're excited about that.
Hell yeah, dude.
No
Well, yeah.
costumes though, but
Okay. No, I mean you gotta buy that or make it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell
All right.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Good times, man.
Well, that's my
Is that me? Yeah, that's me.
that week. I also really have to use the restroom.
Okay. Yeah, and the stream
and-
is tripping. Sorry,
And
everyone.
get a beer. So I'm gonna do that real fast. Yes. Cool.
Dude, Miguel is full on
Oh my god, the
disappeared.
tree's covering our satellites.
Dude,
exactly.
dude, the tree is. Oh no, he's peering through the veil. I think he's coming back.
Yeah, take that, Elon Musk, and your satellite internet.
What's happening, Miguel?
Starlink, my eyes.
I don't know.
You're googing.
Glued.
Oh, you're back. You're back. I can see you now, man. Can you hear me?
I could. You guys never went anywhere.
Nice.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, no,
Oh.
you kind of disconnected hard there for a sec, but I did too. Maybe it's Cox. Maybe the reason why shit's fucking up is Cox. You know what I mean?
It's usually Cox. Cox is
Yeah.
usually the problem.
Whole
With a
lot of
name like
Cox.
Cox, I expect no less.
Nice. Miguel, were you? I was gonna say, were you getting sucked by a massive tree right now? Is that why you were
I
disconnecting?
could only hope, Jacob.
Massive tree sucking.
It's not you.
This narrative that Jacob's got in his head about the tree sucking.
Think about the Deku tree. You know what
Bro,
I
I'm
mean?
gonna need you to AI art generate that image for
Ooh,
me.
yeah, it's
Jacob.
what I'm doing.
totally.
That's what I'm
If
doing.
I was gonna have any tree suck me, it might be like a willow or something.
Hmm. Pussy Willow.
Nice and flowy and shit.
Not like a
Yeah.
Venus flytrap or something.
Oh yeah, no, you don't want that.
Like someone's into BDSM apparently.
Have you ever seen the movie Teeth? The movie
telling us
Teeth.
way too much about yourself?
Right.
Okay, we're ready to tap back in.
Oh, I think that should all be in the video. But yeah, I feel you.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
we tapped back in a minute ago there. That's
Hi.
good. That's fine. Man, I'm gonna actually have to go back and edit this real good. All right. No problem. No
Get some
problem.
timestamps. Just get some.
That's for tomorrow. Remember this 117. All right, let's continue.
17.
117.
Miguel, do you have material now?
Text it to you if you want.
Master Chief, Sierra 117.
Ooh, damn! Now
Yeah.
I actually will remember that. No shit.
Finish this fight.
I can't do it. I'm not even gonna attempt to do it. I could probably do
So-
Cortana better than I could do Master
That's
Chief.
called a mnemonic device.
Don't you call me names.
Missions change. They always do.
Maybe the ads on these pages are like eating my system alive right now. Okay, anyway. Miguel, do you have some material or you want me to jump in there?
Oh, go on, dude. You're good.
All right, let's mess around. Let's look at some video game monsters, friends. How about that? How's that sound?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, boy. We'll start with Game Rant, the website I'm always shitting on, because that NES bot on Twitter is always like saying and doing stupid shit, and it annoys me.
Yeah.
Anyway, Game Rants. So here's my sector's just all about terrifying video game enemies. You know, I don't really have a lot of time to research, so I just pulled up a bunch of articles and we'll just, let's fuck with it. All right, here we go. So Game Rant says fodder enemies are often pretty forgettable in most games, but when it comes to horror gaming, even standard enemies can be utterly terrifying. Excuse me. So here's just a few. So we got the variants from Outlast. What do you guys think? Scary?
Unsettling.
Like that?
I feel like the scariest part of that game is just your lack of power, less so the actual enemies. But yeah,
I don't know. The guy that rips you in half, kind of scary.
yeah, no doubt.
There's one thing in that game that's like just a big ass dude who smashes things. Is that the guy who rips you in half?
Like, yeah, Chris or something.
Yeah,
is his name.
fuck
I can't
that
remember,
guy.
yeah.
That guy's pretty scary. Not really just the dudes who are just standing around like, looking
or the
poor,
brothers, right,
sad.
that are just naked for some reason.
Yeah. Well, nakedness
Yeah,
doesn't
that's unnerving.
nakedness doesn't scare me. Look, they have the Taken and from Alan Wake as scary. Now, that's not scary at all.
I will find you, and I will.
I never played Alan Wake.
I never played it either.
No.
I
Well,
did.
okay.
And
It's
that
just
was scary. That was a scary.
it's
thing.
just dudes like in like those sweater things that like with the flannel and like a trucker hat with just an axe. It's not really
Like
that
lumberjacks?
Yeah, like a
More
lumberjack.
kind of, yeah.
But with the like I'm talking about like the padded down kind of sweat vest thing.
Sure.
Or
Worker-
jack
Yeah.
What do you call it when it's a jacket but also a vest? A jack
A
vest?
flannel jacket.
It's just
don't know.
it's a vest at that point.
Is it a
So
I
Flaj-
guess it's just a vest, right?
Is it a flajackist?
Just call it a
Flannel jack.
winter.
Well, that's what
It's
this.
a jest.
This is.
Jackal.
Okay, then
Jackal?
it's jackal. It's a jackal.
It's a jackal. It's not a jackal.
It's not a jackal. The first time you said it was a jackal. Yeah, Family Guy reference. They're
I'm glad
number
you got
8.
that, Yeah.
They have at number 8 crawlers from Dead Space. Now those are clearly scarier than these two.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I'd say pretty much anything from that game.
Right,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
Even there's like a massive lock or door or something that you flip on at one point, and it just makes
Oh,
this really
God, I
fucked
hate
up
that part.
creaky sound. And it's just
Oh,
even
man.
that sound is scary.
Yeah.
Man, what a game! I can't wait for the remake.
I'm excited.
7 out of 10. We got Working Joe from Alien Isolation. Anyone?
No.
Is that that's the AI? I guess I don't remember.
They're the
that.
robots.
I was
No,
gonna
no,
say,
see-
was that after 6 hours?
Did
The
you?
alien?
Okay, let me ask. Did any of 3 of you get to the point where you saw these guys in the game?
No.
I don't remember them, so
Am
I don't know.
Weird. Am I the only one who played this game? Those
Yeah,
guys
I
were
did
all the way
scary.
through. I played
I
it,
did-
but
I didn't play it all the way through.
Okay,
But-
so look at the eyes. You see how they're kind of like white white
Yeah.
lights, you know what I mean? When you're super
Yeah.
far away from them in the dark, all you see is
You
those
just see
white
them?
lights. You don't really even see their
Ooh.
head. You just see the white
Oh.
light eye things, and they're really fucking
Okay.
creepy. And like they're malfunctioning, so like you see a couple that are just minding their own business, but then most of them are like if they see you, they just choke you to death, and it's not cool. So they are pretty creepy.
no chill.
The molded from Resident Evil,
Word.
those things in the basement in Resident Evil 7. I think I talked
Dude,
about this
Resident
last
Evil-
week.
Resident
Okay.
Evil 7 is so terrifying.
Yeah,
All
that's
of
a game
it's
in
scary.
general.
God, yeah, that game in general for sure.
You just walk through motherfucking walls. You're like, okay, nowhere's safe. Okay.
Okay, you know this article's bad when they have another Dead Space enemy as another thing on here. So
The whole list should just be Dead Space enemies.
1 to 10 Dead Space items and enemies.
Okay, those were scary though. The volatile.
Okay, yeah, the volatile number 4 from Dying Light, terrifying. Going out at
They're,
night,
like so scary, dude.
going out at night sucked. Like because you just hear like screaming monsters running after you most of the time, and they're fast. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Fuck those things.
It's like the 28 Days Later Rage
Yes.
Zombies.
Yep.
Not a fan of those ones.
Okay, and then we got mimics from Prey, which I don't think are scary at all, but
They were
people do.
unsettling, not scary though.
Yeah, they look
It's
weird.
like the concept of them is scarier than their actual like form.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, because it's like just they could pretty much be any item in the game, just like in Ghostbusters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever. I need to play that game again. I kind of just want to start over from a certain point and just like right after the intro of that game's amazing.
Yes.
I got like beard in my mouth or something. 2 out of 10. The Haunted from the Evil Within. Have you guys played that game?
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't. It's kind of a Resi 4 like, right? Sort of vibe.
From the same director, game director.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
From what I played of the game, I was like, I want to like this, but the gameplay
Number
I'm
2
not
is better.
isn't clicking. Yeah, I think I should just skip to 2 and play that instead. Yeah, I think you're right. Clickers from The Last of Us is their number 1. Really?
Really?
Maybe the Rat King. That thing scared me.
Sure. Yeah, I agree with that.
I was like,
Yeah,
shit!
gamer ant.
In this room, I was screaming about it. Actually, I played it in this exact room.
So
The second one.
I didn't
So what a
think the
shitty list.
clickers were that scary. I was just fucking annoyed by the stealth in that game. That's all.
Right.
Yeah, it feels. And I mean, the idea of them is scary again, but like the first time you see him, you're like, what the fuck? And like that game's just visceral in general. So like when you get fucked over, it's pretty raw. But yeah, I'd almost say that the well, certainly in Last of Us 2, the like the scary cult people were like almost
Yeah.
even more intimidating.
For sure. Definitely
Yeah.
added thrills to the game. Okay, so that's Game Rant's dumb list. Let's get to another one. Oh,
got a better
Screen
one.
Rant has its own list, and this one is better.
Wait, are they the same?
I think it's the same. like one's a subsidiary of the other. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But let's see
Original.
what Screen Rant has. Top 10 scariest video game monsters ever ranked, and I can already tell this is a better
Okay.
list.
it
So
is.
we
It
got
looks nice.
we got the Granfalloon from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. What do you guys think? Should it be
Not
on that
starting
list?
off strong.
I mean, it takes some imagination, but it's supposed to be a big monster made out of people, right? So that's kind of
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So it's a massive corpse monster. That's kind
Pretty
of fucked
much.
up, right?
kind of cool though.
it floats around if I'm not mistaken.
The Dragon
sound.
God from Demon Souls. I think that's the big monster that kills you at the beginning, but I've never played the game. You know?
He was an
He-
asshole.
he's one of the bosses, but he's like an event boss, so it's like kind of like not that fun of a boss because it's like you're just kind of running around this big area and then you like do a few strikes, but it's kind of scripted, which is weird for like a Dark Souls like, you know.
Oh yeah. That is weird. But that was like their first game, right?
Yeah,
Well,
well,
in the series
after
or whatever.
Kingsfield. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. The Matriarch from Evil Within 2.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I've heard this is pretty fucked up, but I've never seen it.
It's fucked, dude. Yeah.
That's pretty fucked up. Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. Finally something I know.
Tense, right?
Yeah, it's like the moment-
Stars.
I would say like whatever that Mr.
X.
D is or
Mr.
X.
X.
Mr. X is scarier than him.
Would you just
Like,
call him Mr. D?
Yeah, Mr. D.
Yeah.
Dirty.
You got D on the mind,
Sir
man?
D.
That's how
Um,
he killed you.
Okay, this one
For
I
me,
agree
this-
with.
Go for it.
The Death Claws from Fallout. What do you think? Scary?
They're when you're under leveled, they're fucking terrifying.
That's what I
Say,
mean.
they
Yeah.
were scary at first.
Yeah, until you kill them easily, right?
Until you get in your power armor and just mess everything up.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so I know that Pizza Sam, friend of the show, shat all over Fallout 76, but there is a moment kind of early on where you go to this Deathclaw Island, you have to steal an egg, and that's pretty tense. So, just saying,
Nice.
because there's Deathclaws everywhere, and you got to like sneak over there.
Blonde shit.
The Human Reaper from Mass Effect 2. Yeah.
No.
All right.
You
Now,
like
No.
the
Mass
the
Effect?
big ass one? The big ass one?
Yeah.
that's not
I
that
didn't
scary.
think. I mean,
This
That's
is
not
terrible.
Frostbite spiders. What?
Yeah.
No.
Scary. Just a big spider. Who gives a fuck? Kill it.
Fucking hate spiders. Kill it with fire.
Everybody's so
after you.
scared of spiders. Like in a video
if anything,
game,
it was
I'm not.
The trolls, man. The trolls.
I was
were
gonna say
scary.
the trolls too.
Trolls are pretty creepy. I don't know.
Or
Skyrim.
the
Skyrim just doesn't scare me.
underground elves, right? The
Yeah.
Oh, the Dwemer.
The Dwemer.
Dwemer,
or
whatever.
the
Yeah.
Dwemer are creepier, I think.
Those
yeah.
are the
Yeah.
scariest things in the game.
Not
actually.
the Dwemer, the Falmer. Sorry.
No,
Falmer.
Falmer.
Yeah, there we
Thank
go,
you.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the Falmer and all they kind of look like the creatures from the Descent. You know.
Yes.
Which
Even
is
the
great.
even the things that hang out with them, the chorus or the Chorvis, I think they're called.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah,
those
the
freaky
little
little
monsters.
black little like centipede things. Yeah.
Scarier. Yeah.
Dude, I don't like centipedes. The Wendigo from Until Dawn.
Now we're talking.
Yeah,
Now we're talking.
never played it, but everyone says it's great. So it's just because I don't have PlayStations usually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my problem.
Rip Silent.
And then we
Yeah.
got Lisa from the PT demo. Agree. Hard agree.
Yep.
Hard agree.
Yeah, hard agree. Yeah.
Hard agree. Didn't even play it, and I'm scared of this bitch.
Dude,
Ugh.
yeah.
Ugh. Can we
Oh,
get a
God, dude.
bigger image of that? Ugh. Miguel, what do you
yeah.
think of that?
She's always right behind you in that game too,
Yeah.
which is
Oh, no.
which is wild.
You hear her? She's like,
And you're like, don't do that. Stop that.
And then the Xenomorph from Alien Isolation goes without saying.
yeah.
Yes, it's very scary.
I mean, scary.
It
but,
stalks
like,
you the whole game after you get past the points you got to. It actually takes like 10 hours to get to the point where fucking alien shows up. It's ridiculous.
That's so long for a horror
It's
game.
very long, yeah. But once you get there, it's interesting.
That's been 10 hours.
You gotta
I'm not
get
gonna
there.
10 hours into that game.
You know what? Yeah, but then
Sorry.
you'll turn around and play 120 hours of Persona 5 Royal multiple times.
Yeah,
Eric.
but I'm not
Eric.
on edge the whole time I'm playing Persona 5 Royal.
All right, let's go to this. The Gamer. We're only doing
Real
bad
fast.
lists.
Real fast, I just gotta say, like, as far as Resident Evil goes, I feel like there's like 4 dozen things that are scarier in Resident Evil before Mr. X, Nemesis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the liquors.
Liquors.
Liquors, the freaky in Resident Evil 4 when you get into the labs and those things that like the regenerators that like shoot spikes out, those things are
Yeah,
terrifying.
and you have to have like a special item to kill them or whatever. Like,
Yeah, otherwise they just grow back. Like no,
yes,
no,
yes, dude.
yeah. There's a bunch of anyways, well, let's get into the gamers list.
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah, we'll flip through these. The Dog Boy from the Quarry. I picked this one because I was like, oh, Quarry's pretty recent. That's pretty
Played
recent.
this yet? So
Dog
Me either,
Boy,
but
huh?
that looks kind of scary, huh?
It does,
Yeah.
The Doctor from Little Nightmares 2. Now
I mean, a lot of things.
I thought this
in
was
that
from the
game.
first one. That one thing that grabs you that has really long arms in
Oh
Little
my
Nightmares
God,
1.
yeah.
That might be the
Yeah.
scariest thing, but also like the chefs and like hungry fucking fat fucks that chase you in that game are pretty
Yeah,
creepy
they're
too.
just creepy.
That's a
They're
really
creepy.
good game. I need to play the second one.
I really did like the first one. I should play the second one. Yeah.
The baby from Resident Evil Village. Yeah, that's kind of a
Ugh.
spoiler, by the way.
I didn't play Resident Evil Village, so
I've seen footage of this accidentally, and man, oh man.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
oh God.
Lisa's back. Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Virginia from the Forest. Never heard of it. Don't like it. Don't like it at all.
Yeah,
too many legs.
too many legs.
It's like in Elden Ring. You know what should be on one of these lists? The fucking
The
hands from
spider
Elden
hands,
Ring.
dude.
Yeah,
Oh
those
my
things are
God.
fucked up looking, dude.
They are. fucked up.
Lantern Spectre from Detention. No one cares about an indie horror game right now. Really? Get it? What is with all these? I'm not even going to talk about these indie games. Okay, Laura from The Evil
That-
Within.
Yep.
Looks
Yeah.
pretty
Agree.
fucked up.
Agree.
And
Especially
there you
'cause
go.
That's like your daughter, right?
Broken
Frame.
Neck Lady. Mochi Squeeze is watching right now. Look, Broken Neck Lady comes from a video game called Fatal Frame. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. She's really scared of Broken Neck Lady.
Oh,
Which is I don't know if you guys ever seen Haunting of Hill House on Netflix.
Yes.
Oh yes, so you know. Fatal Frame, if you don't know, is it what?
So is that the one I'm supposed to watch?
Yes, definitely. For sure, watch it. No,
yeah.
Fatal Frame is a game where the only way to fight ghosts is to take pictures of them all close up. So you have to look at them like the whole game. So
Look over
whatever.
their shoulder.
Lisa Trevor from Resident Evil. I don't even know who that is. You guys know about this shit?
No.
I've never the original. I've only played Resident Evil 2 through 7.
Okay. I wonder which one that is. The first one, maybe? Valtiel from Silent Hill 3. Never played it.
Yeah,
You
it
guys?
is.
It
Scary?
is- yeah,
Scary? Okay.
it's scary.
Believe it.
Where's the pyramid head?
Yeah, it's very scary.
Dead
right?
Space Dividers. Okay. Sure. The Xenomorph, and then Oh, there you go. Twin victims from Silent Hill for The Room, and I know Gage knows about this game. Gage,
Nope.
No?
He's,
is he frozen?
yeah, he's
We're-
definitely.
The twins took him. They took him to the room.
We're having a night, having a night, people. And then there's a couple other ones I just loved that they were put in here. We got the head crabs from Half-Life, classic,
Yes.
Those are creepy. Yes.
creepy for sure. Re-Deads from Zelda, right? The weird zombies that go,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and they like
When I
freeze
was a
you.
kid, I was scared of those.
Oh, I
man.
forgot about those.
Oh,
yeah,
Gage
they were
is back.
definitely freaky back in the day.
Gage is back.
Woo!
Gage is back.
I'm back.
He's back. He's frozen, but he's back.
Definitely frozen.
Oh no, he's moving.
What?
Sorta. Genova from Final Fantasy VII, not scary. Sorry.
No. not
No.
scary.
What else we got? Big Daddies from BioShock, definitely
Little
yes.
bit, yeah.
Scary.
Yeah.
No.
I
Most
think the nurses, dude. The nurses from Bioshock.
wait, the nurses.
Yeah,
The little sisters.
no. The ones that are
You mean
like
the splicers?
splicers. Yeah,
Oh,
they can
yes,
be scary.
splicers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the types of splicers.
Especially when you're standing
Oh!
in front of a mirror and fog comes up, and then you turn around and it's right there. The splicer right there. and you're like,
Oh God, yeah, it's scary as
Pretty
fuck.
terrifying.
Yeah, I remember that actually. The witch from Left 4 Dead, which showed up in a few other ones. That it
Yeah.
actually was very scary. Pyramid Head from Silent Hill.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
The brain sucker from Bloodborne. God, I hated those fucking things, dude.
Oh
yes,
my god.
they were a bit scary. Dagon isn't really scary. I'm sorry, it's not a scary book. Emmys from Metroid Dread. They're pretty scary, kind of.
Yeah. Little scary.
I mean, it's intense. And then let's look at one more of these. What do they got in here? No,
Wait.
that's not the one. Let's see.
That was quick.
Yeah, no, that one sucked. That's why.
Beware, I live.
I think there was one in here. Oh yeah.
Chris Walker.
Chris Walker from Outlast. There he
There,
is.
that's
Yeah.
the
Definitely, yeah.
Yep. Oh, and I just want to show you this picture of this head crab, and just you tell me, Miguel, how's that make you feel inside?
It's gross.
Makes me feel good.
Now we're
Looks
talking
like the
about
next
getting.
suck candidate.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, that's it. That's all. That's all I'm gonna do.
Good sector.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Good job, dude.
Clickers are on here. And this other one. Oh, Orphan of Kos from Bloodborne is in there too. So
Okay.
it's a hard boss.
Never fought that boss.
What
Me
about
either,
like the
yeah.
Shadow Beast one from Bloodborne, like that secret boss that had like electricity and stuff?
I don't know.
Yeah, anyways, it was
I don't know about that guy.
Is there any other really terrifying ones in Elden Ring? I was trying to think of other.
No, I'll bring him. I'll bring
Um,
a picture of
What
these.
about the ones in the caves, right? The weird star astral ones that like
Oh yeah.
shoot giant orbs at you and beams.
Orbs and
that one's got a
beams?
freaky face for sure. Like Estelle the Void or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't
And
even
they
remember this.
duplicate themselves.
What are you talking about? In Elden Ring?
Yeah,
Estelle, I think it's a child of the void or something like that.
the dying star or something like that. Like
Yeah.
I don't remember this, guys. I'm
the
sorry.
meteor creatures, basically. Like
Oh.
Yeah, the big dragonflies with the skull heads.
Yeah.
Um,
Those things are weird as fuck.
I think the
what about in the sewers?
weird like the tentacle dudes, the guys with the they like barf up death blight. Those guys were pretty
Yeah.
gnarly.
Yep. There's definitely scary shit happening in those From Software games. That's all I'm trying to get at.
And in the sewers, I feel like was probably the
Yeah.
most unnerving part for me. in Elden
Omens
Ring.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of omens in those sewers. Miguel, you got something?
No, dude, I'm good.
Um,
Cool. Well, we got segments around this. We're doing it up.
why
Yeah,
don't
dude,
you
good.
just why don't you just tell me how about you tell me the scariest way that you could die. There you go.
Scariest
Whoa.
way I could die?
Yeah, the way that
Personally?
if you died in the way that would scare you the most, what would it be?
Probably falling
Like from
off a cliff.
Oh,
Hmm.
damn.
Yeah.
That is scary.
Not you're awake the entire time.
Ugh. Oh God, that's fucking scary as hell.
Wait, falling what?
Like
Falling
heights.
from a cliff.
Yeah.
And you just wait the entire time. You don't pass out. You just wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
You're awake, screaming and flailing about, and you splat. Yeah, that's scary as hell.
Yeah. Pretty scary to me.
All right, cool.
Mine would be floating out into space
Oh God, yeah.
and slowly dying.
The pressure. No, it happens pretty quick. Dude, Polly
No,
Pockets
no,
has
no, no. I
pretty
mean,
fast.
like your oxygen runs out. You don't crack it. You're in
I
a
see.
suit, right? And then
Oh.
you float out, and
Yeah.
you're just an astronaut trying to
Mhm.
repair the outside, but you
So
get jettisoned, and so
suffocating in space in a spacesuit.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's scary.
Polly Pockets is Buried Alive. That's up there.
That for sure.
I have asthma, and so I kind of know, like, the couple times I've had bad asthma attacks in my life. Like, I definitely know what it's like to not be able to breathe, and it's definitely a panicky moment for sure. So I would say, yeah, either like, oh, am I frozen as fuck? But
No, you're good.
Can you hear me still? Maybe.
You're fine.
Okay. I would say like either like I'm in a submarine, and then like slowly but surely shit starts to crack, and you're like, or yeah, the space one for sure.
space that's terrifying to me, man.
Probably.
I did the VR thing where you can do like the tour of the outside of like the
ISS. Yeah.
ISS, yeah.
Hmm.
And I was like, nope, I can't fucking do this immediately. Too.
Yeah.
I'm scared of space. I'm probably.
I freaked my mom out with that ISS thing. I was like, "Mom, check it out," and put the VR on her head, and she flipped her lid. It was so
Yeah.
funny.
It's like I was fine when I was looking at the Earth, when my point of view was looking at the Earth and like this
Yeah.
the ISS, and that's fine. And then I turned around
Yeah.
to look, and I'm like, I stared at it. It took me like 30 seconds, and I'm sitting there just in almost shock, right? And I'm just like,
Yeah, no doubt.
okay.
You'll feel very insignificant.
That's
to the
I was gonna say that's
size.
enough of that.
The epic size of our universe. You are but
I
a
am just
speck of sand in the grand
inconsequential.
scape of the size of the universe. I just thought I'm drowning. You know what I mean? Or maybe being eaten alive or something. You know, like
Soul sucked out by a
by a
ghost or
bear,
something.
like Attack on Titan. What?
Take the lights off you.
Yeah, no, I'm like, you ever seen Attack on Titan?
I've seen some of it.
Like that. Just being chomped on.
Yeah,
Oof. That would suck.
being consumed by like killer ants or something would probably be awful.
Oh god.
Ah,
Because
Yeah.
they take such small bites, you know.
Right.
yeah. Little death nibbles.
Cute.
What is just like a bunch of mosquitoes, right? You know.
Oh man, don't get me. Dude, bees. Being stung by
Oh.
6 million bees would be the most terrifying
Seems
way
like
to die.
insects would
I
probably
think.
be a terrible way.
Just
anyway.
specifically, it would have to just be specifically flying bugs of some sort swarming me,
Right.
because that's the thing that I don't fuck around with. Like, y'all can talk about
Yeah.
spiders all you want, but if you get a fucking flying bug in my,
You seen those,
radius, I'm done. I'm
Those
done.
parachute
I'm running.
spiders, Jacob.
What'd you say?
You
Are
see
you
those
afraid of
parachute spiders?
Yeah, get them the fuck out of here. All right. Well, there you go. Miguel Sector was our fears of dying. Let's finish this out, man. Gage. Let's jump into the next final segment here.
Oh, that's right.
Cool. We'll make this one quick. I just have 3 quick ones for you today.
Okay.
If you guys didn't know, oh shit, I'm knocking lights over here. If you guys didn't know, we started a little program with if you subscribe to our channel on Twitch or if you follow us on Twitter, you get an official Neon Pokemon, which is or Neo Pokemon, sorry.
Mhm.
In which we essentially give you a copyright-free AI-generated Pokemon that is made out of your username on Twitter. So,
Yes.
I got permission from some of our Twitter followers to award them a monster this week. So we're just gonna show you. And our job is on the podcast to name this Pokemon
Mm-hmm.
and pick its types.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Steven, you
So
can
yeah,
be in on
we
this.
got 3 for you this week.
Come on, Parse.
I'm waited. I'm definitely waiting for this. I want to see
Bated breath.
what we have.
Let's go.
Okay, so the first Twitter follower is actually the band Stave Sale.
Oh, nice.
Which our good friend
Omega Archetype.
Our good friend Omega Archetype is in. Yeah, been a guest on this podcast, but his band follows us on Twitter, and so this is going to be their official Pokemon.
That's so sick, dude.
That's cool.
It's a cool like shield. It's like the Empire logo from Star Wars. Pretty sick.
Yeah.
Almost like a band logo.
Steven,
from this.
what would you say is the type of this? We're gonna give it 2 types, and let's have you pick the
right.
first type.
So I'm gonna go with electric.
Okay. Yeah. Electric. Gage, are you still there?
Cool.
He's
Kind of.
I am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
We
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Yeah.
Yes
Wait,
and
hold
no.
on.
All right.
Wait.
Oh no. No, it's
Can
just
you hear me still? I turned my camera off.
yeah, I can hear you. And then Miguel,
I'm coming back. I'm coming.
and then it was Miguel mod for a second there. Just like, wait, what would your type
Weird.
be? What? What would your type be? Electric as well, or like electric Miguel, or what? I'm sorry.
Am I back or no? Am
I think
still
you're
around?
back. I mean,
Yeah,
I can
you
see
are.
the picture from your stream here. So anyway, so we got electric type. We got what? Dark type. We got steel type. Flying. No.
I think
No.
Nia, you know what? You know what? The
What
reception
about
isn't
ghost
great.
Type. What ghost is the second?
Nah, I wouldn't go with ghost because I'm not getting creepy vibes from it. You know what I mean? It's
how about
feeling
dark.
Okay, we could do dark.
Dark. Yeah.
Is it dark? Yeah.
I'm cool with dark.
Yeah, I can see electric dark maybe.
Okay, electric dark. We can call it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta call it something. Oh, we can call it stave glit. Stavizard.
Say that again.
Sorry.
I said
Steven?
stave glit. The first time. Fucking Pokemon, dude.
Dave the Stave.
How about Dave Mustave? How about Stave Shield or like Stave?
Dude, I'm still
How about that?
I'm still sticking with Stavizard, dude. That's a good one.
Stavizard. Stave.
How about Stavicuno? You like that? Does that
Circle
work?
Stave. I don't know.
How about Stave Cross? Ooh,
I like Stave
Ooh.
Cross.
yeah,
I like that.
Stave Cross.
that's kind of cool.
Okay. All right. I think that's it.
All right, cool.
Stave
else you
Cross.
got?
It is dark, or it's an electric and dark type. We got it.
Ooh, I can make a Nightbot thing for this as well for the future, so I'll do that. All right, go ahead. What else we got?
Are you ready? This one is the home.
Mm-hmm.
Is ready?
Boop 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 boop. Beep boop 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 boop.
Yep.
What's up, Pandafin? I see you.
Damn it, guys! I'm trying.
We all are.
Trying. This is for the homie Pandafin.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! That's
Pandafin's
Let's
in the
go.
fucking chat at the same time he just showed up. What's up, Pandafin? Look at your amazing Pokemon, dude. Or excuse me, Neo Pokemon.
Neo Pocket.
Yeah, dude, yours is Neo Pokemon. It's pretty rad. I'm pretty jealous.
That's the best one so far.
That you're not wrong. I mean, we did like Sam's Pizza Guy too.
Between
Okay,
Arcwing,
the pizza one.
I do love Sam's Pizza Guy.
He said, "Put it on a card and send it my
Arcwing
way."
is pretty sick. Like it's all real. Hell
Yes. Arcwing is pretty sick.
yeah.
You're true.
But yeah, but this is so appropriate, right? I mean, the AI generator really ran it, but
Look, I'm gonna type the name in
I
chat.
almost think that we could just call it Panda Fin, to be honest.
How about Pandamin?
Panda.
Panda Man.
I typed it in the chat. You know what I mean? You like that?
I like Panda Min.
You can call it Manda.
Manda.
Manda's kind of sick.
Manda's really good
kinda
too.
sick.
I do like that.
Yeah, I think Manda might have to be it.
Yeah, I'm into it. Manda, yeah. And then when it evolves, it could be
Okay,
Mandafin. You know what I mean? And then
mean Manda-
and then it could be Panda Manda Fin.
That's awesome. That's amazing. Yeah, I love it. So yeah, definitely great.
So, what about types? What
Dude,
about types?
Honestly, it looks
Fighting?
like a normal or fighting or you know what I mean?
I
It's
was gonna
fighting
say
something. Normal and what?
Normal and fighting.
Yeah, I go with that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Normal and fighting. I like
Yep.
it. Oh, he's saying dark and fighting.
Dark
I could
fighting.
see that.
How about
Oh,
just
yeah,
fighting?
like-
How about just
Got
fighting?
an edge.
That's.
Oh
Just
yeah.
fighting.
Yeah, just a fighting Pokemon.
I think in our universe, I feel like giving a primary and a secondary for everyone is kind of fun. Just
So how about we do fighting like ground or something?
Ooh.
Does it sound
Maybe
okay?
give it an element.
Or
See,
I think fighting in dark is pretty good, or
let's do
fighting in. Cool.
yeah, we could do dark. It's fine. It is
Alright.
Oddtober, where everything's dark. So yeah, we could do that.
So yeah, fighting primary, secondary dark. I think that's how we're doing it.
I like it.
Cool. All right, y'all ready for the final one?
Yeah, and I hope she's still watching this right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mochi, Joy, you gotta jump in. This is for the goat, Mochi Squeeze, one of our best,
Oh my
our
God!
best followers.
It's perfect. It's so perfect. Look, there's a happy
It's
facade
so good.
on a stalwart,
I will
frame.
say,
You know what I mean?
a sentient trash can with a face.
looks like,
Oh
it
my
looks
God.
like a tail is sticking out the back of pants.
That's the Mochi Squeeze right there. Try to squeeze it. Try to squeeze it. Watch what fucking happens.
Watch what happens.
That's amazing. Oh well, that's for sure
good.
rock type.
Oh,
Absolutely.
so good.
I
It should
say
be
rock
should
fairy,
be
dude.
Rock and fairy, exactly.
called
We're on
it,
the
yeah.
same wavelength.
Like Squishar for the name.
Squishar.
I feel you. I was
amazing.
thinking like, squeeze box or something like that.
Let's see. Fairy and how about wasn't it? All right, I need to look at thesaurus for squish. How about
exactly?
how about hug rock?
Hug rock? I like that.
No, that's great. I don't know. This one's kind of tough to name.
T-box?
What about Plushy Rock?
I
Fleshy
I like using the word plushy. You know what I mean? So how about
Yeah.
I was gonna say butt face because you said pants.
butt face?
Butt face.
No, come on. We gotta do something better than plushibo.
Plushy bow or
Plushy butt.
How about stone squish?
plushy boot?
No one likes stone squish.
What did we call it? How about I like squee box. Squee box is good.
Squeebox is
Oh,
good.
yeah. Squeebox is good, yeah.
Squeebox is tight. Yeah, I like that. I vote to lock that in. You guys like it? We should lock it in.
Yeah,
All right, I like it.
I like
Rock, fairy, squee box.
There you go. Cool. And remember the
I like
happy.
I like
So
it.
happy.
the concept for the future is to like essentially turn this into a straight up trading card game. You know what I mean? Kind of where we can
Oh, that'd
battle
be
them
fun.
and stuff. And yeah, it'll be a good time. So
Yeah, I think we'll make it like maybe like a dice game, where
That's
it's
what
like
I'm saying.
A roll off type of thing.
Precisely, yeah.
Um,
We can flex
yeah.
the D20s. You know what I mean? We can make it work.
Exactly.
Tight.
I got some D20.
Hell
Ooh,
yeah.
me too.
All right. Well, that concludes our Neo Pokemon segment for the week. Thanks for subscribing to our channel, and I will tweet out at you this week with your official names and types. So wait for that.
I can't wait to compile all those tweets into like one big, article or something.
Pokedex.
That'd be a great time.
Pokedex.
My plan is to
yeah.
make an actual official dex.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Once we have them all out and start adding to them, and then actually write like little descriptors for them, like in a Pokedex, like some silly little thing. I've been doing it on the tweets, but then I'll take that and like actually put it in.
Yeah, and
But,
then
yeah, we'll see.
what I'll do is I'll just make a bunch of different synth, like sound design patches, and like make weird fucking, you know what I mean? NES, yeah, Game Boy sounds for each of them, like swing, swing, swing. That'll just be one of them.
One's just like an arpeggiator, just like doodly doodly doodly
Yeah,
doodly
it'll be
doodly.
like. All right, guys, that was a lot. That was a
Love
good
it.
time. Mochi Squeeze loves it. Squeebox, we can't wait to capture them all and battle Ash Ketchum, who is a boy who never ages. How do you beat a boy who never ages? You know what I mean? I don't know. We're all gonna die, except for Ash Ketchum.
Not if the space plant gets him.
Yeah, space plane will get us first.
Inevitable space tree death.
Pandafin in chat says Kooky Kooky is Krabby's cry in the series. That's great.
That is good.
My favorite character is Squirtle because he sounds like he's from New Jersey. He's like Squirtle, Squirtle,
Squirtle.
Squirtle,
Squirtle.
Squirtle, Squirtle. I'm walking here, Squirtle.
Squirting here.
I'm just trying to squat for the space trees. You know what I mean?
You want some squid?
Jesus Christ, guys. We got to do endorsements, which no one's prepared for. So just endorse anything in your room, Kaiser Soze style. I'm gonna endorse Rogue Brewery. It's very good. Very good.
Every week it's a beer for
That's just 2 consecutive weeks. No, remember, for me, it's things you can eat typically. You know what I mean?
typically.
So I guess I'll endorse Albertson's brand rotisserie chickens. I was supposed to eat that tonight, and I
Nice.
didn't. So, but I did buy one, and I'm gonna cut it up tomorrow.
Eat that shit, dude.
But no, my real endorsement's for Rogue Brewery. So go ahead, anyone else. That was kind of a joke. Anyone?
Who's up?
Gage?
Kona. Kona Big Wave. It's also beer.
There you go.
Wow.
Kona.
Gotcha.
Kona.
Nice.
They're good. Check them out.
Hawaii.
I will endorse Magic the Gathering.
Hey.
Play some cards. It's fun.
Nice. Hell
Nice. How much money did you spend on cards this year, dude?
Oh, this year 0.
Attaboy.
It's been years since I've actually even played Magic, to be honest. But I want to
Nice.
get back into it.
We got a friend into it recently, and we had a. Have you ever done a draft?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, drafts are so fun, and so
It's a good time.
we did that, and that was a good time. So
What's your endorsement, Gage?
let's see. I'm gonna endorse here. Let me see. I just gotta pull something over here.
Symmetrical shapes.
Those are good.
The space plant overlord.
I'm gonna endorse draw.
Oh no.
I'm gonna endorse drawing.
Oh.
It's fun to draw. I made a whale. He's pretty cool.
Oh my God! Look at that drawing.
That's really good.
That's
don't
really
know.
amazing.
Thanks. I don't know. It's slowly but surely coming together. I can't see when I put it over the microphone.
It's a
We
space
saw
whale.
it. Yeah. Space Whale.
Sometimes you think, oh, I'm not gonna be very good at drawing, and then if you draw for a little while, you're actually pretty good at drawing. That's the secret. Everyone's actually kind of decent at drawing.
Okay, now draw that whale getting fucked by a space tree, dude.
God. I knew it was coming.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
I hope that space trees wearing protection.
Right. The space
It is-
trees fucking everything.
That's got to be a long condom, dude, for that branch.
No,
Imagine the length of the branch.
it's light years
Damn.
long. Literally
Straight up.
light
Yeah,
years.
Straight up, dude.
But Jacob, you're onto something because this is a sperm whale. So.
Oh. That whale's like mass must be 90% sperm then. You know what I mean? Perfect for the tree's needs.
Yeah. No, when you're sitting and watching some
Yep. That's a full disconnect, everyone. Yep.
TV or something, just
Oh,
I think I'm pro.
Yeah.
Or is it,
Yep.
it's this time round robin.
Yeah, no, I heard you saying jokes and I was like, well, the recording's not picking up any of this. And you probably can't even
So-
hear me talking at all right now. Maybe now. You might.
You're back. You're back.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. It's funny that it's all just been like our internets one by one, except for
Hey,
Steve.
I'm safe. Don't you put
Steven-
that evil on me, dude.
Yeah,
Steven's
don't put that on me.
untarnished Utah internet connection is really showing us fucking assholes on the West Coast. You know what an internet could actually do. So
Wait, are you in
You know.
Salt Lake? Where are you in Salt Lake? Where are you?
Yeah, Salt Lake.
Cool. I might be there in December. Probably not, but maybe.
Oh
nice.
shit! Yeah, hit me up when you're there.
I will.
You better read that LDS Bible, dude, or they're gonna fucking lynch you, dude.
Yeah,
watch out.
Get
won't.
versed on
I-
your Joseph
I
Smith.
won't.
Yeah, you better know about the
Yeah.
plates, man. You better talk about plates while you're there. Just be like, plates. It's okay. I'm okay. Plates. Everyone, I know about the plates.
Special jammies.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sorry if I offended
I
you.
didn't know the plans, you know what I'm saying?
And Gage is
yeah.
frozen. I think it's time to end this episode because our internets are. I think our internets have to
Yeah.
pee just as much as we had to pee
It's
earlier.
over it.
Yeah.
It's over it.
It's over it. I'm
All
over
right.
it. Miguel's over
This was
it.
a good one. This is a fun one. Yeah.
Today we were haunted by bad internet connections and computer issues. But yeah, I want
Space
to
trees.
and space trees trying to come. You know what I mean?
27 years.
Into your
I'm
life.
hearing that in the story.
Into your life. I want to thank Steven for being on the show. Steven, you the man, dude. I'm gonna throw you a shout out in the chat. Go ahead and follow the
Thank you,
Singer
good sir.
Bro on everything. He's the Singer Bro on Twitch. He's the Singer Bro on
Singer Bro.
Twitter. You know what I'm saying? He's also Polar Squatch or something. I don't really get that part. I don't really understand that part. But follow the Singer Bro. Also check out XToInteract. It's his podcast he does with the homie Pizza Man Sam, who's been on the show a couple times. Stuff. So just get interacted with those homies over at XToInteract. So go ahead and just Google that. I'm sure you can find their stuff. Anyone else want to say any fun plug stuff at the end there? You got anything? We done?
No, just look out for those tweets. I'll tweet your Pocket Neo Pokemons at you. And if any of our other watchers, listeners, followers are cool with just when we say it on the air, we want to make sure you're cool with us like blasting out your Twitter handle and stuff. So just at me and say give me a Pokemon or whatever. Something like that.
Hashtag
Who's that?
Neo
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yes.
And we'll tweet that out too. So follow us on Twitter at NPD Squad, and I have that blasting in the chat as well. But until next time, important thing to remember: next week will be, and yes, we'll fix our internets for next week. Next week will be the Dark Cast, where we do a podcast from our studio or room or wherever we're in, with the lights completely off, talking about scary shit. So please show up for that. We'll be there. And definitely listen to the episode with all your lights off as well, so we can all feel the spirit surrounding us in the night. That's all I got for you guys. So
Hell yeah.
unless you have something else
if
to
you're
say,
gonna have a space plant suck you off, make sure you're wearing protection.
that's true.
Always.
It is
Yeah.
true. Yes.
Yep. And
Always
Yep.
bring protection.
doesn't matter if the space tree says it's my birthday, baby. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
please.
baby, yeah.
Well, I think this episode's over because, man, everything got fucked up right there. But unless you guys got something else to say goodbye, and we'll get the hell out of here.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
Bye.